I tell you, that motherfucker. I want to have to say something. Hello, motherfucker.
Hey, Frenzy Knots. Welcome to episode 39.
Sorry, everybody.
That's all right.
Oh, you must. Yes.
Oh man,
you have to go there right now with that.
You brought it on yourself. You brought it on yourself, brother.
How did I bring it on myself? You guys gave me shit last week. I don't need this crap this week. Come on now.
Yeah, right out the gate with the F-bombs. That's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get that.
Well, good.
Good. See how that works?
I see it. Well, that motherfucker goes right to you now.
we got to get the Alice and Troy colored version up there too. We'll alternate.
Oh my gosh.
She did do a good job on it, though. I have to give her that.
I haven't seen the colorized version.
Oh no, it's on
Did
her
you miss
Instagram
that?
account.
Oh yeah,
I missed it. I'll have to go find it. So, dudes, how's it going? May the 4th, right? It's May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. I mean, we've been hearing that all day. Are you tired of it yet?
I've been tired of it for 15 years.
Listen, I always enjoy it. Any reason to celebrate Star Wars?
Yes. Yeah. Any reason to celebrate? I wore my shirt today, for goodness sakes, and thank goodness, because we're talking about some of our favorite Star Wars characters today.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. So you start. Here, all right. I'm done for the night.
No.
See you guys later.
Well, tonight we're talking about Space Mutants. That's why everyone's here. The chat is blowing up, right? We're going to talk about New Adventure Space Mutants tonight instead of Star Wars characters, because that's how we roll.
Yeah.
Well, we all love those characters, so it's, whatever. It's just how it is.
Yep.
Let's say hello to everybody in the chat. How's everybody doing tonight?
Oh man, yeah.
We've got.
You were waiting for them to say something, weren't you?
Yes, I was. This is the type of day that it's been for me. Hello?
It's like waiting for that stop sign to turn green.
Exactly. On our U83, I still don't know if I'm pronouncing the
Onryu
83. I'll try to remember that. Onryu 83. First, happy Star Wars Day. Great to see you here.
Awesome.
Cobweb, great to see you here as usual. Yeah. So we may not even have that much knowledge either, Cobweb, but we're gonna bring as much as we can.
I know some.
Even if it ends up we're just admiring the dudes. Great characters.
Absolutely.
Bud, of course, fantastic to have you here. Did Bud write an intro for us this week?
Oh, he definitely did.
Oh no.
You might have to edit some stuff out. I'm afraid what he's going to put in there.
Well, we'll find out. We'll see how it's going to go.
Use your best judgment, Oz.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I've at least got to edit out the parts about Shawn and Adam since they're not here tonight.
Yeah.
Oh man.
No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. We're gonna leave that in. But unfortunately, yes, Shawn and Adam are not with us this evening as life happens.
Yeah, you can still keep them in the
yes, keep them in.
They're still part of the teams.
They're here in spirit for sure. They're here with us. We miss them. They bring such great energy to the show. Did you hear that, Shawn and Adam? You bring such great energy to the show.
You help surround Skelly and Bobby with the bald. Now it's just me. I'm surrounded by hair.
I'm growing my hair out again, as you can see.
Are you really?
Coming in patches, I think.
Yeah, I want to see what it looks like when it's like grown. Is it curly or is it straight?
It's too much. It's too much.
Okay.
It's Armenian. I'll just leave it at that.
Okay.
And there's grays coming in. There's gonna be some grays here.
I don't want to hear about grays.
I'm gonna let it get wild.
I got the silver going.
That's beautiful, man. Let the silver show.
End up looking like what's the name from The Sopranos? Polly Walnuts.
Oh my God, yeah, he's my favorite character.
Yep.
Bobby the Silver Fox, a toy frenzy.
There you go. Eldor, great to see you here as usual.
Great to
I
have
was
you.
just right before this. I was just scrolling through Instagram and I saw him like walk in off the side of the screen with some stars. He's making his way out there into the
Yeah, he's
social
great.
media land. Happy free comic book day. Bobby's getting bored. Oz, can you save me from this? I'm too slow at this. It takes me.
No,
All right.
no, it's just something someone said.
Okay, I'll make
It's
sure to
not what- it's
highlight
not
that
what-
so he can groan more later.
Bobby's gotten bored with my grandpa's clicking over here.
No, I'm good with that.
I gotcha. So
Unless I have to talk.
free comic book day this weekend, folks.
Oh, yeah,
Always
it
a great freaking holiday to have.
Yes.
Love it. Thanos Copter in the house with us. We have
Thanos.
new person Crush joining us this
Welcome,
evening.
Crush.
Saying
Welcome.
hello, everyone. Crush, great to see you.
If you don't like swearing, I'm sorry.
Tough.
They're already gone. We lost them. New
I'm
viewer,
sure,
already gone.
Hey, you
I
know what?
ain't
It
dealing with this shit.
All right, we've got Aaron Payne's toy samples in the house. If you guys missed some toy therapy last week, catch him again coming up tomorrow night.
Awesome.
And Duchess of Darkness in the house as well, putting out the amazing Wicked Wednesdays. I apologize for missing it yesterday when it premiered, but I did catch the replay on that.
Cannibal Holocaust.
Oh my God.
Good stuff.
Yep.
Brutal.
Stuff.
All right, scrolling down here, looking for the next one. Ronald Embry in the house showing up. Good to have you here, brother. Always a pleasure. Big sis K. Roll Geist joining us. Good to have you.
What is that you used to say all the time?
K. Roll.
K. Roll.
Yeah, well, you said something else after that.
K. Roll in the house?
Whatever. Whatever you used to say.
I missed it. Over my head.
Okay. No, you used to say something all the time about her. K. Roll in the whatever that was you were saying.
K. Roll into Heezy.
Yeah, there you go.
That's it.
Like I couldn't remember what it was.
There we go.
That's it.
All right. And Allison Troy has joined us this week and newest Patreon member. Thank you for signing up, Allison.
Welcome, Allison.
Another frenzied in the bunch. We've got Nolan joining us as well here this evening. It's not a toy frenzy without Nolan.
That's right.
And the wonderful, beautiful Dawn Roberts also joining us, giving us all the big shout out and a shout out to the chat. And
that says hello, Oz, Skelly, and Bobby. Like that. That's how you read it. No, I'm just kidding.
That's right.
Wait, do I got to start doing the voices when I read the messages now? Like when I read the intros? Oh, we're going to be here all night then. All right. And Captain Biscuit also joining us this evening saying happy Star Wars Day. Good to have you here. All right.
Oh, we talked about you, Captain Biscuit 71. I had burritos with Blue Snaggle Rocker on Wednesday, and was able to that was yesterday. Hand off his $1 that he won from our show, and we talked about you, man. We gotta go mini golfing.
I'm just saying, I want that to be a live stream. You know,
we're gonna do it.
The Misadventures of Skelly and Company, because you'll never know who's showing up.
Oh,
that's a good title.
Listen the way Oz thinks, man.
And Company.
Always thinking.
And Company.
it keeps it ambiguous and open, you know?
Oh, yeah, that'll be great. That'll be fun.
All right. So I think that pretty much does it. Just about caught us up this evening. If anybody else is in the chat and hasn't said hello yet, come on, say hello. Let us know you're here. Give a shout.
Yeah, for sure. And for what is it? Crush, your first time here. Thanks for being here. Sorry if we scared you away already. Come on back. Did any? Oh, that's right. We Captain Biscuit 71 gave us homework. I didn't. I'm sorry.
I didn't either. No, I forgot all about it.
Busy week.
I was flustered after that show with that stupid picture. So
yeah, that was
this picture.
Can you guys just get rid of that, please?
I'll let it hang in the air a little bit. Got to let it linger. Like
it's just beautiful.
Belongs down the toilet.
So let's start things off. I don't know if Alf Inflict is in here yet. Alf Inflict usually shows up, but Alf sent me a message earlier today, not too long ago actually, mentioning that some people who ordered the Eternia playset are already getting notices that it's going to be shipping early, so in 6 months.
That's
which
crazy.
is pretty cool. I mean, that's awesome that they're making significant progress on this thing. It's funny that this news comes on the same day that they announced the Eternia Mega Constructs partial playset too, right?
Yeah.
And then they followed it up with the the short video of them putting together the big Eternia playset, and then boom, folks started getting these messages. So
that puts that about 6 months ahead of time, right?
yeah, well, because it would be coming out right now next year apparently.
Yeah, close to it. Yeah.
So that's pretty amazing. Captain Biscuit 71, he needs to make signed prints of that picture.
Nope. Anti.
Somebody's going, we put this on the screen so many times that someone's going to do a screenshot and make a t-shirt of it.
Oh, Jesus. Come on, man.
So easy.
The joke's already old.
Is it old?
Yes, it is. It's old.
It's not old until it starts forgetting things.
Hey, look, I'm just going to say it's, not quite that old yet. It doesn't have the gray in it.
Oh, that's true.
Thanks.
Hey, did you guys pick up anything this week? Anything interesting?
Totally did.
Ooh.
I have not.
So, first off, we'll show off what I picked up on my hunts last weekend, because I've been waiting to get this guy for a while now.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thunder Punch, got my gold power sword, and finally the action that He-Man should have had since day one, but I'll take it in this amazing, gorgeous looking figure. So that was the big pickup. However, cool Uncle Shawn, he sent a little care package down from PA of the Mythic Persuasion.
Interesting.
Yes. So he went ahead and sent, and I gotta pull up their names again because, well, only one of them's actually got a name. The other one is just one of the Deluxe Legion builders. Here we go. Bring it up real quick. Sorry for the delay, but I want to have his name if I'm going to show him off. So I'm still learning the names of all the Legion's characters. That's why I have class.
While
Bobby,
you're
you're just
looking that
jealous
up,
because you don't have any Legions.
while you're looking that up, I'll show what I got. I'll be real quick.
Sure. Yeah, it'd be great.
I
Oh, yeah.
joined Team Venger with Bobby. Got this guy.
It's awesome, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I was hesitant to get him at $50, as
Yeah.
I'm sure most people were. I mean, he comes with the Dungeon Master too,
Yes.
right? And
Yep.
that's awesome too. He's adorable.
Yep.
But this guy's he's one of my favorites. So I did post a video of me like talking about him a little bit.
Yeah, I still have to see that. Yeah.
But I'm really stoked. $14.99, folks. Check your targets. It was an unbelievable price. I couldn't resist. I'm really happy to have him. Have you put him? I haven't put him next to my Filmation classics yet, but I want to see how he looks because he's got the same quality to him that the Filmation ones do.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, because it's cartoon accurate. Yeah.
Yeah. So he'll probably look great next to them.
Oh, he would. Yeah, because I put Grimsword next to Beastman, but Grimsword's a lot taller.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'll fit right in with them. I think it'd be really good.
Yeah. All right. Did you find the name, Oz?
I did, certainly. Because it's a wicked cool skeleton, which totally fits in with the.
Oh, nice. I like that one.
Malleus.
Yeah.
And you know what? Even though Mattel just figured out how to do this, these
Yeah.
guys have had articulated jaws forever. And I
Yeah,
love that.
that's cool.
Absolutely love that for a skeleton. This guy's weapons too are two giant axes, by the way, which is one of the reasons why I love him so much.
Yeah, beautiful.
So this came in the care package,
That's what we need is an articulated jaws.
right? Fully
Yeah,
articulated jaws. We've got this guy right here. This is just a deluxe gladiator build, but I love
Cool.
that shoulder pauldron with the skull on there. So at some
very
point in the
cool.
future, I'm gonna have uh, art class where Bud's gonna teach me how to paint these things, and we're gonna put some more detail on this guy, or at least on that shoulder pauldron, and then a bag of extra goodies.
Nice. Can we see one of
Yeah.
those axes?
Oh, absolutely. So
Yeah.
yes, when I talk about this guy wielding two axes, these axes,
Nice.
Beautiful.
which are like as big as the figure.
Very cool.
So he has two of these. And I mean, the other cool part about it is too that you can do, of course, with all these legions, they've got a system for some pop and swap. So the nub, which is pretty tight on here,
I'm
the
gonna go
little
ahead and
spike at the back, this actually can pop off the back if I can get this one. It's a little tight, so I may not want to mess with it too much. Um, you can pop this off, and then there's an extra blade side that you can make. So it's a big battle axe, huge, giant, double bladed battle axe. So yeah, these guys are being added to my ever growing Legions collection. Uh,
Look at that.
tons of other really cool weapons too.
nice.
Giant
Cool.
swords and huge, huge spears.
Beautiful.
Put it over top of my bald so you can see how awesome that spear is. I've got a wicked bow.
That's cool.
Love that with the antlers,
Yeah.
as well as that more almost looks like Bo's bow from Shira.
Yeah, that's right. It does.
So very, very cool stuff. And then this crazy looking sword here too.
Dang.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
crazy designs all the time.
Yeah.
yeah,
Are those
I don't know.
mushrooms? What is that? Are those bones? What's going on the side of
Kind of
that?
like some bones, and then it's got runes engraved in there.
Very cool.
That's the high detail these guys are putting into these figures. Love it. So yeah, cool, Uncle Shawn. I know you're not here tonight, but thank you, brother. I really appreciate it.
It's cool.
If anybody's looking for a great way to start right now, they are doing a really amazing sale at some of their authorized retailers. I know Big Bad Toy Store is one of these, and I will definitely mention them. Um, $34.99 for some of the deluxe Legion Builder figures. So, like the deluxe Legion Builder skeletons, barbarians, the gladiator that I was just showing off here, as well as the goblin builders as well. Which who doesn't want a couple of goblins running around? 34.99 right now. So
Hmm.
typically those guys were like $55, $50. So there you
Yeah.
go. That's right.
You
I
did.
mean, at that price, you can't beat it.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I there's a lot coming. So from the Four Horsemen team. So it's I guess now's the time to catch up if you want. Get some good deals.
Absolutely. I mean, they got amazing stuff going on there. So, also wanted to give shout outs to All Music Fan who's
Hey,
joined us
welcome.
this evening. Awesome. Glad to have you
Welcome
here.
back.
And figuratively speaking, John
What's
is
up,
with
John?
us.
Good to see you,
Good to
John.
have you here. And the awesome Eternity Lips here, Sir Clifton in the house, joining us this evening.
Welcome.
Good to have
Yeah, I
you.
was on his show this past Sunday,
Oh, nice.
talking
I gotta
Twisted
catch up.
Sister and stuff. That was awesome.
Oh,
A
really? You
lot of
talked about
yeah,
Twisted Sister?
yeah,
Fantastic.
it was fun.
Um, so apparently we all had a psychiatrist. I thought I was the only one seeking professional help.
Oh, interesting.
Uh, apparently we terminated them for rubbing them the wrong way.
Apparently, Toy Frenzy is a singular person.
Yeah.
Just a
Dude.
single.
We are all one. We are all one here.
We have been assimilated,
That's right. Welcome.
right? Okay.
The chat is like exploding tonight. It's fantastic.
I love it.
Yep.
I love that.
Well, so Bobby, you didn't pick up anything?
No, nothing this week.
No. No records even?
No, not yet. No.
Hmm.
No.
Is the T-shirt new or old? Because
I've had this for a while.
Oz and I are crushing on that T-shirt, man.
Yeah, I've had it. I wear it maybe once or twice a year. So
Yeah. Love Dead Kennedys.
me too. One of my favorite bands.
All right. So shall we talk Space Mutants, or do we have anything else we want to share today before we jump into the primary subject matter of our discussion?
Well, we mentioned Bud's intro, but we didn't actually do it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
We got to start doing it at the intro of the show.
I thought something was missing. Thank you, Bud.
Right?
Yes, we're on it. We're on it. Sorry, it's been a long day, my friend.
Yeah, keep your shorts on. We'll say it.
Emerald
Please,
Knight,
please.
welcome.
What's going on, John? Good to have you here too, brother. Excellent to see you. Hey, buddy, I was just showing off. You know, this is one of the many Mythic Legions figures that Emerald Knight is now using with his photos. It's part of what pushed him over the edge. So,
Oh,
all right.
real quick, I missed this earlier. I thought of it for a moment, then it disappeared. But now that I'm thinking about it, Thanos, you're invited too. You're in the Central Valley too. So when Blue Snaggle Rocker, Captain Biscuit 71, and I go mini golfing, you're coming with us. Okay, so you open invitation to you too as well. Would love to have you there.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Also, right now, just to mention, since we're helping to promote people and channels, we always like to promote others who are doing streams and everything like that.
Yes.
Well, although Emerald Knight Photos does not have a channel that we are promoting, does amazing toy photography on IG. If you're not already
yes.
following him on there, check him out. Go follow him. But I did want to mention that he is also right now, he's been nominated in Toy Pick Community and in their top
Yeah.
10. And the more each vote he gets by liking the picture on IG, he's going to go up in that vote. So make sure you go check him out and give a like.
Yeah.
He also dedicated a trap jaw photo that he did to me as well. That was pretty cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Fantastic work. I
Yep.
love his photographs.
Absolutely. This hashtag collecting family, as Sir Clifton started, is just one amazing group of individuals.
That's right. Absolutely.
All right. So I don't have Shawn here for the crackling radio noise
Here
this
comes a
week
snore fest.
and the Skeletor cackling I can get.
Oh man.
Still sounds better than somebody else I know.
Every time. You said that last time.
I know. It's fun.
Greetings to all you Frenzy Knots, Skelevaderites, Ozholes, Bobbies, Blushers, Scavarniacs, and Battle Rammers. Come join us for a tale of all of the most ruthless and feared space villains known to all. The Toy Frenzy Knots.
Oh.
A long time ago, in a different franchise, far, far away, Space Mutants. In the distant future, long after the adventurous tales of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, there was a planet called Primus. Primus was a peacefully, technologically advanced planet that came under the constant assault from the forces of Flog and his Space Mutant Brigade. Among these mutants were some of the most ruthless space criminals known to man. Wanted on many worlds and responsible for creating the armada known to all as Snake Cordillera. Okay, I should really start practicing. Cordelia, the ruthless chief engineer, Skele Vader. No mutant has a sharper eye than this menace. He is feared on the battlefield as well as in a starship. The leader of Flog's armies, Ostradamus Toys. The Butcher of Nordor, half machine, half naked space troll. He will infiltrate and take down his mark by any means necessary. Shawn Scavarna.
Oh, but you thought that was going to be you.
Oh, because he mentioned him running naked last time.
Oh, that's right.
Sean's thing. He runs naked all the time. Oh, well, apparently, if you guys caught the 100th episode of Legend of Grayskull, Sean's not the only one who runs around naked. A certain somebody got a mention for running around. Not me. It's this guy. They
Really?
called him by name, Skele Vader, running around naked.
I don't know where the douche got that from. I bathe, swim, do everything in all of my clothes.
Sure you do.
Wearing corduroys even. He does.
We're in corduroys and leathers.
I'm done. I'm broken for the night.
That's hilarious.
That's funny.
Oh, by the way, folks, if you haven't listened to the 100th episode, it's awesome. I love it's just a celebration. Legends of Grayskull podcast is fantastic. I'm so glad they reached that 100th episode.
Yeah,
Finally.
Yeah.
After
Part
months
one.
Part one. I know. There's going to be 3 parts. I think this is epic.
3 100 episodes.
Well, they said everything after this is going to be not 100, so it'll just be.
I don't trust that yet.
Everything after episode 99 wasn't
100.
Correct anyway. So yeah.
I think they actually went backwards in numbers a little bit. Like they went 99, then 98.7, and then 99 points. It's like tuning your dial on the radio. You know,
It
'cause
is.
we're old and
It
we
is.
do that.
I'm okay with it. Who needs anything in chronological order?
Right? That just messes with stuff.
That's
Ugh.
right.
Ripping through the streets on his terror pod, terrorizing civilians and breaking all the laws. The road ripping maniac, Battle Ram Blogs.
He's got more than one.
More than one.
That was plural. Blogs.
Hey, I'm just reading the lines. I didn't write it.
We'll get it right next time, bud.
USS Vlog.
Hashtag USS Vlog. 7 feet of space mutant that you can park ships on. When space toilets get clogged and garbage needs to be taken out, the man whose gaping jaw is a miniature black hole and will consume anything, the dashing trash compactor, beautiful blushing Bobby Motu.
I don't get that one. Okay.
Beautiful. The only thing missing from this, I'm realizing it now, and I'm just too slow. I can't do it. I'm not smart enough. I'm too slow. We need like sounds. We need music. We need like audience cheering sounds. And I was trying to do that a second ago, and I was like, fuck, I can't.
Don't we have that? We got music we can play.
Oh yeah, we do.
There you go.
Oh no, I've seen this movie. No. Isn't there something pretty like there you go.
Take off your brassiere, my dear.
All of these song choices sound like they showed up in adult films.
Shit.
Wait, we got acoustic cinematic. That's got to be it.
There we go. Okay, now put on your reading voice.
Together, no planet is safe against their tyranny. But the heroes of Primus have a plan to bring a hero forth who can stop them dead in their tracks. Stay tuned. Tonight, we have a special Patreon shout-out to a new member of the Toy Frenzy family, the customizing and coloring queen, Allison Troy. If you like this show and want to support it further, head on over to the patreon.com, where we have 3 Patreons you can choose from. Each of them gives you access to the Instagram group chat and the exclusive Discord server with over 100 channels for you to talk toys and more. If you sign up for Skelevader's Patreon, you get early access to his podcast, Cambridge and with Shawn, along with a custom tiny canvas painting of your favorite character or a surprise character of his choosing. Mine was a big surprise Beastman painting, and I proudly will have that hanging in my Snake Mountain when I get it. If you like this show, there are also more shows you can watch from within the Frenzyverse. Sundays, we have Weekly Weirdo with Skelevator. Thursdays is Toy Frenzy with all the boys. Saturday, Ostradamus Live and monthly Legions class. And what would you all say to a monthly Bobby and Bud bitching hour? Name an idea still pending.
Pitching hour?
Meaning
It's a bitching hour?
It's a bitching hour.
Did he write that?
He totally wrote that. It says right here. What
That's
would you
brilliant,
say to
Bud. The Bud and Bobby bitching hour.
right? Go check out
that's-
BBB. Triple
That's
B.
brilliant.
Triple B. I'm digging it.
You down with BBB?
Are you down with BBB? Yeah, you know me. All right. Name an idea still pending, meaning I have not told any of this to Bobby at all.
That's true. It's news to me.
Maybe a exclusive to his Patreon where we trash talk each other and compare our origins and vintage toys while talking memories we had playing with them. Aw, it sounds so sweet.
It's beautiful.
And I mean, look, you've already got the thumbnail for every
I swear to
episode.
God, dude. I think of nightmares.
So good.
Tell me what you think below or throw some ideas, because we all know you have been wanting to do a show and maybe the time is coming. Or Bobby will shoot it down and be a big stinky poo-poo head. Blame Bobby.
That's right.
Now, on to you boys.
Well, we got to say hello to Alien Dread. Welcome to it.
This music's driving me nuts.
I know, I'm starting to get
I've got to
busy.
take this off. No, our show is not a music
It's not.
show.
Now, did you say something about the heroes of Primus?
I certainly did. I was talking about Les Claypool.
Huh.
Now, did Primus get the name of the band from New Adventures of He-Man? Because the timing would be right.
Yeah, it would be. No, they started in '88.
Did they start in
Yeah,
'88?
they started earlier because he went and tried out for Metallica
Yeah,
after
true.
Cliff Burton, died, and then they were like, "You're too good. Get out of here. What are you
Yep.
doing here?"
That's right.
He went and started his own band because he was just better than that.
funny thing is the guy that was in my band, he looked like Les Claypool.
That's
Oh, did he play the bass?
No, he's a guitar player.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always wanted to know that, like, first of all, where do they get their name from? I'm sure that
I think they mentioned it. I just can't remember
Yeah.
what they said.
Yeah. Cobb makes a good point here. Three B's is better business bureau. Yeah.
Why not?
Thanos Copter was originally Primates, but they changed it to
Yes.
Primus.
Yep, I remember that. Yep.
So, what is a Primus? And so, if the people who wrote New Adventures of He-Man, they got the name from somewhere too. I mean, they didn't make up the name. If someone else is using it in the band, what came first, the chicken or the egg? is Primus referring to something? I'm going to look it up. Oz is probably already looking it up.
You know me, I'm always looking up something.
He was probably looking at some like dirty pictures or something, just pretending.
Totally watching. I said nothing.
You know, people like in mud and stuff. You know, those type of dirty pictures.
Yes, mud. Totally mud.
So
That's a
let's see,
song
my
from
name-
that's a song for Primus. My name is Mud.
exactly.
My name is Mud.
Anyways, I love
South
those.
Park
I love
theme.
that band since the beginning,
Yeah, me too.
or what I thought was the beginning. Suck on This was, I think that's their first album, the live album,
Yes, it is.
and I don't remember what year that came out, but I discovered it
That was
in
1989.
89 because I discovered it in like 91.
Yeah.
And then it was just sort of I've seen them perform 3 or 4 times, I think, and the only band I've seen perform more than that is the Melvins.
Oh wow.
But yeah, we're gonna the planet Primus, like that's
Primus
a
means
interesting
first.
coincidence.
That's what I was saying. It's just first major, you know.
Yeah.
Was what I was looking up there.
So I got some slides together of the Space Mutants. I only
Okay.
included a couple of heroes because they don't really count, but they're weird enough to join in on the weirdness of the Space Mutants. Cobweb is doing some research. The first in Latin.
There you
All
go.
right, explain, Cobweb. So did any of you guys find or get the classics versions of these characters?
I don't have the classics versions, but I do have the vintage versions.
Yeah, I'm so jealous of your vintage collection of these guys. I have the only one of these that I have is the Skeletor.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, he was available forever. You were
was?
still able to, you were still able to get him on BBTS for the longest time.
crazy too, for like $25 or less.
Yeah, it was pretty cheap. Yeah.
Yeah. Which of these three would you, if you had to only pick one, which would you guys pick?
I'd pick Slushhead.
Yeah.
Me, I'd have to go. Yeah, I'd probably pick Slushhead too. Out of the 3, only because I'm sorry, like the Skeletor's just a little too bulky. I mean,
Yeah.
all the classics kind of had that bulk to them, but
All Music Fan 88 is not a fan of New Adventures, and
It's okay.
let's be clear. That's all right? Because
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the cartoon, to be honest with you. I've had a very hard time watching the cartoon New Adventures. There are a lot of problems there, but the baddies are just priceless. Like
They're fun to watch. I've seen the show full through twice.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
I have the DVDs. I had a hard time watching it for a little bit at first, and I had to stop it, and then I started it over again. But I just said I'm gonna watch it, made myself watch it, and it grew on me. It got better as it went on, and the episodes get better too as they go on. There's a couple real shitty ones, but it's fun to watch if you just put it on its own. You know, you take out the rest of the masters out of your head.
Yes, I think that's the biggest problem. If it existed on its own,
Yeah.
I think we would have a different perception of it because it's still an interesting show.
Yeah.
The character designs, man, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, the mutants make the show, definitely.
John, the chicken came first, sir. Yes.
Are we sure?
Are we sure? Some people know. Some people know.
some people were there.
All right. So Thanos
That was weird.
some people were there. Thanos Copter says a warning to All Music fan 88. Brace yourself because that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So let's begin. with this guy, which is not of this line, right?
Correct.
But we probably wouldn't have the new Adventure Skeletor if it wasn't for this particular version of Skeletor,
That's
right?
true. Yeah, that's the Italy, Europe version of Skeletor, the laser light Skeletor.
Yep. Look at how they're already making the face all melty and goopy,
Yep.
and including all the what is it
Biomechanical.
Yeah.
elements. There's definitely a H.R. Geiger influence here creeping in, as it was in the mid to late 80s. Yeah, I love this character. Do any of you guys have you ever found this guy out there or know anybody
No.
who has it?
I think Adam has. I don't know if it's the vintage version though. I know he has a remake of it or something, I believe.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Barbosa Customs
Oh,
was
there you go.
doing the entire. He was giving you a kit so that you could build your own,
That's what it
as
was.
well as he had the parts in case you had one. You know, because a lot of people often find this one broken, especially the the feature arm, the laser
Yeah.
arm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Barbosa Customs was selling the parts so that you could repair it, and then he also just printed off the whole thing so you could actually make it from scratch.
Mm.
Of course, you had to paint it, but Toy Polloy has a really cool video where he's doing all that.
Oh, I'll have to watch that. Black Phoenix 77, great to see you.
Good to have you here, brother. I know you're a little bit late, but appreciate you stopping in.
Thanos
You had to call him out being late. What the heck's wrong with you?
I know. We're just happy to have you here.
You have to watch from the very beginning. There's a bunch of nonsense at the beginning of the episode.
Yeah. You don't need to see the beginning part.
Oh, you have to see the very beginning where I swear, and then you can turn it off a
Yes,
little bit.
that's
And then,
true. Thanos says Skeletor's face in the old cartoon hurts my heart. Yeah, it's tough.
yeah, those first 5 episodes, I always said he looks like Jim Carrey in The Mask,
Totally.
and he acts kind of like him too. And it's hard to get through, but once his white eyes go away and they turn black, then it's a lot better.
Easier.
He's easier to handle. He's still annoying, but it is what it is, I guess.
Yep. And so this is the well, I'm going to go to this picture here because this is him set up the way he's supposed to be set up.
Yes.
This is the first version of Skeletor to come out in that line, in the New Adventures line that I know of.
It is.
And for most of my life, from the first day I saw this on the shelf, right up until about 2 years ago, I did not like this character, this version of Skeletor at all. And about 2 years ago, I was just cruising eBay and I saw him again, and I was like, holy shit, this guy is amazing.
He is.
This version of Skeletor is so weird.
Yeah, it is.
And it's got little, if there is a version of Skele Vader, this is it, because he's got the Darth elements, and the biomechanical elements, and then, but then the bright colors.
Yeah.
And it's so strange.
Do you have a picture of his back? Did you get a slide of that?
I don't think I did.
Oh, because that's
don't
really
think I
cool
did.
stuff. If you look at it, at his
I
back.
have it here. I'll get him.
Yeah, it's got all that biomechanical elements there in the back of his head as well. Yeah, it's really cool. It's kind of creepy looking.
This is not it's definitely not a great condition figure, but yeah.
Man, it's pretty wild looking.
I love
love
this.
Yeah, it is.
And look at the back of his head.
Mm-hmm.
So in my
Very Geiger-esque.
very H.R. Geiger-esque, I mean, it's almost.
It's the creepiest Skeletor out there.
He is. Look at that face.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's phenomenal. I love him. Oz, what are your feelings about these guys?
So, of course, as a kid, like, my biggest issue was the fact that he wasn't, it wasn't the Skeletor and He-Man that I remember. So that was my big issue with it. And then as I got older, I ended up enjoying and liking it a lot more. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
with you guys on the fact that I'm sorry, those first couple of episodes where Skeletor looks like this, but he's got those bulging eyeballs,
Hmm.
that was creepy. I never really got accustomed to that. But then, like later, when he's dressed up more like the Discs of Doom Skeletor, because that was the new adventure Skeletor that I had as a kid, was the Discs of Doom.
Yeah, he's in most of the episodes that way.
Yeah, yeah, up until the very end where he does that weird change
Yeah,
again.
yeah, with his hair.
God, it's so weird.
So I'm excited about this. The classics version of this figure is, a lot of people complained about his bulkiness,
Hmm.
because this guy is super. All the new adventures figures, even He-Man, even when they bulked He-Man out a little bit, they're all pretty like normal.
Slimmer. Yeah, slimmer. Yeah.
They look like normal weightlifters instead
Well,
of
that's when I brought that up before when we were talking about this on my old podcast, and it was at the same time where the wrestlers were going through all that steroids issues,
yep.
and they couldn't take steroids anymore. So I think, still in my mind, I still think they did it on purpose to slim them down a little bit because of that as well. Because I mean, you've seen He-Man, in the vintage stuff, they're all huge, just like the wrestlers were. But now the new adventures are more slimmed down because body image type stuff. So
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, that's just an opinion I have of it. Might I'm probably wrong, but that's what I think.
I wouldn't be surprised if someone came out and said that, like from Mattel, say
Yeah,
like, "Hey, we changed the designs a bit because there was a lot of controversy there."
yeah. I mean, yeah, it was a big thing. So a lot of stuff slimmed down. Yeah, right.
Covered up roids.
That's right.
Um, Captain Biscuit 71 reminds me of the spaceman from Scooby Doo. Freaked me out as a kid. Totally. Yeah, absolutely. Now, there's two things about this particular figure that I'm really excited about.
Okay.
Number one, it's great to have this wonky character in a Masterverse style, but also the notice the head the head size
Hmm.
the size of Skeletor's head here is a little bit bigger than we've gotten in previous Masterverse figures.
Yes.
Skeletor for Revelation is like so small, the head, and so it's nice to see that they're thinking about the proportions too of these figures when they're making the Masterverse version.
Yeah.
Uh,
That face sculpt is awesome for the Skeletor.
yeah, amazing,
Hmm.
amazing.
I like the color too. The color of his body and stuff. It's really cool. It clashes. It's really neat. I like it a lot.
Yeah, that red that's almost pink for the
Yeah.
cape, and the red elements on his armor, or whatever it's called. I mean, fearless experimentation in getting crazy with colors,
Yeah.
which is so cool. Bud is pointing out something important here, which is that the neck ring, it really doesn't bother me, but that's because I like the goofiness
Well,
of
the
it.
vintage is like that too. The
Yeah,
vintage Skeletor, it's just the neck ring like that. Yeah.
that's right. I mean, I can see why that would bother some people because Masterverse is supposed to be like a more realistic rendition, but you can't have the realism without the wonkiness. It just doesn't
Right.
work. It's too much on one side. If it's too wonky, it's too much on that side, and we already have that here, right?
So there you go, bud. Too bad.
Sorry, bud. Bobby, you can send me that Starbucks gift card whenever you're ready.
Okay.
He said he'd pay me to do that, bud. All right. So, am I going too fast through these guys?
No,
No,
we've been on
no, not
Skeletor
at
for about
all.
10 minutes now, I believe.
Okay, good.
Well, there's so much to talk about with them.
Yeah, there's 9 mutants altogether.
This is one of my favorites. So, if I were to pick of the 3 on that first slide, I would probably, even though I love Slushhead
Okay.
of the classics, I would pick Flog. I think he's so weird looking, and I still don't have a vintage Flog. I've been sort of cruising eBay a little bit and can never
He's
seem
not
to
that
find.
expensive though.
He's not. I'm okay with getting him incomplete, honestly. But I do for Flog. I do kind of want that helmet. So
Oh yeah, you have to have the helmet
you have to have the helmet.
because he looks weird without. I have it. Mine's complete. Yeah,
Yeah,
if you
and
have
it's
the
a
helmet.
it's a strange weapon too. It's a very cool
Yeah,
weapon.
the fishing pole.
Yep. They're like, here, I have a great idea for a weapon. It's going to be a fishing pole.
That's right.
And the other people at Mattel are like, okay.
Yeah, that second version of Flog's really weird.
I'm in love with this.
I know you would be.
I love this second version of Flog. So does anybody know anything about this second version? Was it just they just decided to redesign him or
Yeah, it's just another design of him. It wasn't. He wasn't like that in the cartoon at all. It was just.
right?
Yeah, there's just another toy to put out there of the same character.
They're like, let's just
Yeah.
do it. Let's
I
just
forgot the name of this one. I don't have my handy book with me right now.
yeah, I don't either. But
What does this have
Look at
to do with
this
space
space mutant.
mutants?
good colors. Speaking
Oh
of good
my
colors,
lord!
speaking of, look at that. That's beautiful. About that. So that's is that Allison's colorized version?
Yes, it is.
This is the colored version.
Gorgeous,
It's
gorgeous.
frightening.
Yeah. Look at the little hands and stuff and little feet.
Oh god! Put your face on that fucking thing and see how you like it.
I would probably like it.
I'm sure you would.
I'd feel a bit honored, to be honest.
Listen, if anybody's gonna draw me, I wanna look like Flog. I had totally forgotten about this other version of Flog until the other day when I was looking at pictures, and I have yet to go on eBay to try and find this other Flog to see if he's priced at a reasonable price as well.
I don't know about that. I think that one's a little bit more expensive.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Because he's a little bit more rare.
Look at his bloodshot eyes.
I know it's crazy.
Very cool.
Well, you know, this is your Flog off drugs, and then that's your Flog on drugs.
That's right. That's what was did anybody see that movie Alien Nation?
Oh yes.
Yeah, well, they had like a special alien drug that got them all. It was like a reference to steroids and PCP, right?
Yeah.
We made them like crazy and
Before the
strong
bath
and stuff.
salts, when people just used to do PCP.
That's Flog on bath salts. Flog on bath salts.
Said you do hashtag.
Oh, I
There it
spelled it
is.
wrong.
Bath salts.
Flog on bath salts.
That's what you
Bath
get for
salts.
putting that damn picture up.
That's what I get. That's right. I love this image.
Yeah, it's a great one.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, you got karate, hoove, and slushhead.
Yep, I had to throw this in here. I think Hoove is the only one that I was unable to find a good image of the action figure. So apologies.
The action figure is crazy.
Oh, maybe I did. No, I think I did find one, but he's missing some parts. All right, I did.
Oh, you should have used the one off of my Instagram.
Oh, I should have just used your Instagram.
Yeah.
Why didn't I think of that? Maybe you guys should try being in charge of the slides.
Hey, I did this.
I keep failing.
No, that's all right.
Now, all right. So, Slushhead is of the vintage figures. He's my favorite.
Yeah, he's cool. I like him a lot.
He's my favorite. And the one I found still has liquid in his helmet.
Yeah, mine does.
And It can't be water, right? Because water would grow mold and mildew in there, right?
Yeah, I'm sure it's some kind of
Something.
something in there. Yeah, I don't know
Wonder
what
what
it
it
is.
is in there. Does anybody know? Anybody in the chat know what kind of fluid is inside of the original slush heads
It's watered down Vicks.
Could
helmet?
be saline.
Saline, maybe. Yeah, yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
Salt water.
Salt water, yeah. For anybody who doesn't know what saline is, that is salt water.
Yes.
And I really love that I did not grab a picture. I failed again. I did not grab a picture.
Oh, man, we just got to shut this down. We're done. We're an hour in. Thanks, everybody.
I was so proud of myself in having gotten the slides done like a couple days early this week. And I still forgot something. Haynes says nightmare-inducing figure. This one, I can see that. I can see that for some people, but I kind of love this guy.
Yeah, if you see him in person, he's not as spooky looking.
Well, with the fluid in there around his head, like it makes it look all huge, and then like you get this top point that comes out that's like all tiny.
It reminds me of, you remember the little plastic dinosaurs? You could put it in water and they grow up. They
Yeah.
expand. His head reminds me of that. Like that's what it looks like. Like it's swollen from being waterlogged.
Yeah.
Um,
Did they have Weebles that used to have water in them too? If I remember right, I don't
I
remember.
believe so. I think that was how they self corrected.
Yeah,
what was it? What had what in there?
Weebles. Did some Weebles have water in them too? I don't remember. I remember something with water with plastic.
I don't know. We should do a whole episode on toys with water.
There you
Toys
go.
that have water in them.
I'm down for that.
Let's see here. So thoughts on Slushhead? This guy's great.
Yes, he is. He's one of the best.
Definitely.
I love his accessories. He's just a cool design. I like him a lot. That's the new Adventures version of Merman.
Yeah, exactly. His skin grosses my wife out, and I understand why. It's like all bumpy, and it looks like it looks almost like a pickle, I guess. But, I kind of love it. I kind of love it.
That's the pickle you don't want to pull out of a jar.
You want a pickle?
No, that's a great idea for a picture. So, Captain Biscuit 71, Weebles Wobble Haunted House, classic favorite. Yes.
Cool.
Emerald Knight photos. You heard it here. We need to see a slush head in a pickle jar photo, and you're the only one that will do a great job with that.
Yeah.
So, Oz, you're really good at this. Rather than me taking forever to do it, do you think you'll be able to find a Masterverse picture of Slushhead?
Oh, absolutely.
It'll just take me forever, and I feel like I failed in not getting one. And I really want to see it.
No.
I have one on my Twitter. I'm plugging both of my accounts there.
Everybody follow Vintage Motu on Twitter and Instagram.
That's right. My Twitter is pretty popular.
Yeah, it is. It's exploding.
Yeah.
Massive. He's a celebrity over there, folks.
Yeah.
I still haven't gone over to Twitter land.
Yeah, it's all right. I met a lot of people on there. It's fun.
It treats you well. It treats you well.
Yeah.
So the Masterverse version of this character looks a lot like the cartoon.
Yes.
Which is great. A good balance of the vintage figure.
I wish they would give him the feet like the vintage though, instead of using the old Skeletor feet.
You know what? I did not spot that. That's a good point.
Yeah. That's like one of the only things that I think is reused for that new figure. I don't know why they just didn't go all the way.
Yeah, I don't know either. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, the Masterverse. I'm really excited about the Masterverse version.
Yeah,
I think that's the one Masterverse figure that I'm most excited for.
I know, because I'm going to get them, and I'm going to get the Skeletor, because I'm hoping they're going to come out with the rest of the mutants, but I know what's going to happen. They're not going to do them on them, and it's going to piss me off.
Yeah, I mean...
They'll do like half, and I'll be like, oh, no, I'd only have the other half.
Like we definitely need an optic in Masterverse and flog in Masterverse, but we're probably not going to get those. Bud's like, too bad, Bobby, get over it.
Yeah, too bad, bud.
Cobweb says, "Oh, all I know is he's wearing a Skalba, which is a self-contained above water breathing apparatus."
Mhm.
Nice, yeah, he is. He's
Uh-huh.
wearing it. That's how he gets around.
Yeah, that's right. Head's in a dome of water.
Yep.
Here we go. Butthead.
Butthead. And just so people, if you're new to this information, he was actually called Butthead. Okay.
Yep.
I mean, what a gutsy move on Mattel's part.
It's amazing. You know, you'd think that when they came up with the name, someone would say, "Hey, idiot, don't you know what a butthead is?"
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, you can't sell butt to kids
right.
back then, right? Without getting in trouble. But
I mean, he is like Ram Man, but at the same time, it's
yeah.
I don't know why they wouldn't name him something else. You know, and they call him BH in the cartoon. They don't even say Butthead. They call him
They should have
BH.
figured it out
Yeah,
by then.
yeah.
But he's such a great example of one of the things that really makes these characters so spectacular.
Man, it's
Look at that
crazy. Yeah, the face is wild.
face only a
So-
mother could love. I mean,
Yeah.
but like he's great. He's crazy.
Hmm. Yeah, he's pretty big too for a figure. He's bulky, like in the chest and in the torso part of it.
Where's Beavis when you need him? That's hilarious.
If I may steal screen for a moment, Skelly sir.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, that didn't work.
Here we go.
My hair's sorry, I'm itching a lot. My hair's at this stage growing out where it's like driving me crazy.
Just
Yeah,
to further help promote Bobby's wonderful Twitter page.
Hey,
Thanks.
there we go.
And if you are on Twitter, make sure you go ahead and follow Bobby, as well as he runs the Toy Frenzy Twitter account as well.
Yep,
That's right.
and the Instagram.
Are you
And the
all
Instagram.
following Toy Frenzy on Twitter and Instagram? Get on it. Yeah, this guy is beautiful.
It comes with a lot of stuff. He'll probably be a deluxe, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's going to be a deluxe.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, because they'll
He
package it
deserves
just like that to make it look like he's a deluxe figure.
Exactly.
You know, you'll see like all that shit. Just
Yeah.
make the package bigger.
Is he going to be a shelf warmer, do you think?
I don't know.
I don't think so. I think he's going to do really well.
I don't.
I don't know if that's my post that I said, is anybody excited for this? There's a lot of people that were. So
Yeah, yeah.
Right up there, if
Thanos,
you can't see it, says, go ahead, read Thanos.
no, oops, sorry, clicked on the wrong one. Thanos makes a good point. He's been dropping out of Masterverse a little bit, right? But
all right.
he's in for Slushhead.
Cool.
So yeah. What were you saying, Oz?
I was just going to say, this is definitely that post there, Bobby. It says, I'm excited for this one. What are your thoughts on Masterverse Slushhead? And with 222 likes on this, I'd say people are all about it. Our very own Motu Origins Cork here says, truly a deluxe figure. Pride of Grayskull saying super excited. Battle Ram blog himself says it's an impressive figure. They put more new tooling into this than the classics version.
Yeah, I tell you, when I'm on Twitter, I get a lot of comments, and I get a good feeling of what everybody likes and what they don't like.
Yeah.
I enjoy that part of Twitter.
So
It's hard on Instagram to see all the comments and everything to me, but Twitter pops up real easily for me. I get to see all that and read all that and interact with people pretty quickly.
yeah, for sure. Now, what the heck is that? Is it a sponge? Is it a brain? On the other image,
Yeah, that's puzzling me. I don't know what that is.
since I haven't watched all the
It
new
looks
adventures,
like
It's
a
not in the
brain.
cartoon. That whole thing with him, it doesn't
Yeah.
exist in the cartoon. This is something added.
it's
And
interesting.
it's not on the vintage figure either, so I have no idea what it is.
It's like a little SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yeah, right. And it's like when he shaved his head for the Halloween episode. It was just his brain. Yeah, that's hilarious. I love that.
So good. So good. So for those of you who are concerned, like I'm seeing a lot of comments in the chat of people being concerned about pre-orders and all this stuff and
Yeah.
wanting it all. You don't have to get it all, right?
No, get what you
Like-
what's gonna make you happy.
I'm certainly with Thanos in that I'm not buying as many Masterverse things, and I'm actually not, I'm definitely not buying all Origins that come out. Just
Yeah, me either.
select characters that I'm excited about, and Snake Mountain, of course. I just if you see something magical, that's the one you want. That's
Yeah.
the one you gotta get. You don't gotta get the other ones.
It's just like me. It's May, and I only bought 3 figures this year. So
There you go. Yeah, that's awesome. Mo2 Joneser, welcome. Good to have you.
Hey, Motu Joneser, good to see you. Thank you for being here.
speaking of
this
Twitter,
evening.
we follow each other on Twitter as well.
Yeah. So we are Mo2 Joneser. We are in the middle of talking about space mutants, the weirdos from New Adventures, and we're loving it. This is Butthead, and I wanted to
You say Budhead? Oh, Butthead.
Butthead. Butthead. Let's see, where did it go?
Yeah, they did we'll get to the Quake figure in a minute, I guess.
Oh yeah, so earthquake or quake?
It's Quake.
Yeah.
They did have different names for the figures in Europe and stuff. So that's the Europe card is Earthquake.
Uh-huh.
But he's really Quake with 2 Ks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what does he come with there? Is that a broken rock?
Yeah, it's a big boulder, and it's a tool that holds it, and he smashes it down. That's how he creates the earthquake. Kind of like Bobby in Dungeons and Dragons with the club. He'll smack the ground, and he'll.
Oh,
that's what
yeah.
he does with that. Yeah,
For sure.
yeah. And the action feature is pretty cool on that figure because he does lift it up and he does slam it down.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I pick things up, I put them down.
Well, speaking of Butthead, though, he does. We didn't say this, but he does. His head does jut out and smack you.
Yeah.
His figure
Yeah,
does.
that's such a great play feature. Motu Joneser, Beavis sold separately. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, Black Phoenix 77, definitely some cheesy characters. And you're gonna hear me say this a lot. This is part of why we love it, right?
Yeah, they all are. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're weird.
They're
They got
super-
weird faces. Quake's kind of close to Butthead in facial features.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that look at his eyes. I mean, there's some serious influence from, Toxic Avenger,
Yeah,
uh,
definitely.
Goonies. I mean, with Sloth, on
Mhm.
this particular character. The maybe even Mad Balls,
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Mad Balls.
Me too.
They were amazing.
I remember when those things came out, I was like all hyped up about those. I kept
Oh,
watching the
that's so
commercial.
good.
I still have a vintage one.
Oh, that's great.
I got the Slobulus still.
Fantastic.
I've had it since I was a kid, and I never let that go.
I treated mine like crap. That thing did not last very long with me.
Yeah.
And then,
It was well loved.
yes, well loved. I had a lot of fun. Made little short films with it, floating around the house. It was
That's
great.
cool.
I really like Quake, and you see some similarities between Quake's body armor and blast attack.
Yes. Yep.
So definitely some references to that.
Mm-hmm.
And then Karate.
Yes.
This guy, I don't know how I feel about him. He's kind of missing the wonkiness, I think.
Yeah. Well, when you look at Flog and you look at Slushhead and then Quake and Butthead, he's a lot different than those characters. Yeah.
It's like they decided at a certain point they were going to take like a more serious turn with it. And
Yeah.
it really just doesn't pay off because like his torso, And mind you, I enjoyed Karate. I thought he was pretty cool, but his proportions like just seem really off in the toy. He was really cool in the cartoon though.
Yeah, yeah, he wasn't in too many episodes, but he was pretty neat.
Right.
Yeah,
He's
Yep.
got those dead eyes,
yeah, he does.
little vacant holes, and very cool eyebrows.
Yep.
In
He's
fact,
got
that might
he's
venture.
got like cornrols as well. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
fabulous
His head.
eyebrows. In
Yeah.
fact, let's see, Scott Baker, welcome. Good to
Yep.
have you. Now, I had to include this guy because he's a hero, right?
Yes, Agatar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But he's so weird.
yeah. He's one of the better heroes in the cartoon.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, that is such a cool sort of transforming action feature. The two fists that serve as hooves in the
Mhm.
front, and how he can stand up. He's got the forearms. It looks like the four-armed creature that attacks He-Man. I forget the name of that episode. But you know, he kind of looks like that. In the original cartoon, there was an episode where there was a four-armed creature.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like that. But what a cool design for this is. Oh, Thanos Copter is one of your grails. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, he's sought after. He's expensive too.
is he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially because his nose always has like a rub on it a lot of times,
I
and
wonder why that is.
Yeah,
it's just,
like that.
it's just the paint, the way the paint is, and it just chips. So they
It looks like the paint is different on one image and the other.
it could be just faded, or maybe I don't know, or the other one's just the like actually from the box where you know how they always make it look better.
Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah. This guy's great. If
Yeah.
I ever saw him in the wild, I'd totally try and pick him up.
There is a neat episode where you can see his whole like race, and they have like running of the herd, and they're all running like that. You know, it's pretty neat.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
The box art for this figure has He-Man looking at him like, "What the fuck?" Oh, it's great. And Lizor,
Yep.
I love this guy. I wish that he came with the chainsaw that was in the
Right?
original design.
Oh, yeah, that would be cool.
That I loved it. I loved a chainsaw as an action figure weapon.
That seems more violent than a gun. The
Yeah,
chainsaw.
gun-
You know, like he's just gonna sit there and chew you up. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah, Go ahead, Oz. Yeah.
I was gonna say they used to like swap out like drills and
Yeah.
like stuff like that all the time in toys for weapons because you don't want to package them with a gun. And it's like, do you realize how much more gory and twisted it is to drill into somebody
Right.
or like
Exactly.
dismember them? And
Yeah.
they were like, yeah, that's totally less violent than a gun.
The Dreadnought with the chainsaw was my favorite one. I can't remember
Yeah.
his
Buzzer.
name.
Yeah.
Yeah, Buzzer. My
Yeah,
favorite-
I love the dreadnoughts. I have all the vintage ones.
Me too, man. They are Mad Max all the
Yes.
way,
Yep.
and they're Australian, most of them.
Most of
and
them, yeah, Australian and
so
England.
cool.
Yeah, Buzzer's from England.
So rad.
Yeah, that's
They
why I
are-
like Major Blood as well. I put him in with them.
Yeah, you have to.
Major Blood's awesome.
Yeah, I
Great
agree.
toy.
So this guy's great too. He definitely he's got the derpy eyes too, even though they're lizard eyes. One's
Yeah.
going one direction, the other one's going the other direction. I love it.
Yeah, he's got a cool helmet and he's got a cool backpack as well.
I did not get an image of the backside,
Yeah,
unfortunately. I'm sorry.
it's all right.
I love the original design of him too. So good.
Go to my Instagram account or Twitter account. You can see.
Yeah, everybody go to Vintage Motu on Instagram or Twitter.
Just search up the names of these characters. You'll see them all.
Yep. And Bobby takes really great pictures too. So
I don't take them like like Emerald does, like like poses them. I just take so you can actually see the figure itself. That's what they're for.
Yeah, the details are there, which
Yeah.
is really important. The good lighting, good details, sharp details.
And if you want to see all my Masters of the Universe vintage stuff, it's all there as well.
Yeah. Look at you promoting yourself like Oz.
Hey, I never did that before, but
You're doing
It's
great,
about
man.
freaking time.
yeah, well,
You're doing great, Bobby. High five. Okay, so I had to include Tuscador too.
I kind
'Cause
of figured when you mentioned that those are the two
Yep.
good guys. I thought you were gonna put it there. Yeah,
That's right. I love this guy.
yeah, he's good. Yeah, he's great in the cartoon too.
Yep.
Yeah, he's awesome.
I'm kicking myself because for a good minute, he was $40 on Big Bad Toy Store, the classics version. He's a
Yeah.
massive figure.
Yeah, I thought about getting them too, but I didn't.
Kicking myself for not getting it.
Yeah, he was another one that sat around for a very long time.
Yeah.
Like the Skeletor.
Surprisingly.
Yeah,
You can find them at Big Lots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
still. Wow. Yeah, he is cool. It's hard to get a vintage one though because he's always like missing the tusks or his weapon or something. And
Yep.
I'm a stickler to have a complete figure. So
Right.
100%. Yeah.
yeah,
I get it.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually seen one, vintage one these days that is complete. Not where I've shopped for them anywhere. Look,
it's like Skelly put that bug in my head about the McDonald Land figures, and I was telling him privately, I was like, I got to get them all on card probably so I can have them complete and clean. That's
That's
my
amazing.
problem with my collecting is that they have to be perfect.
So I finally got the vinyl hat for.
Oh, you did.
for-
That's awesome.
So he's complete now. I'm so happy, but
Yeah.
I'm also happy because I'm okay with not having Captain Crook. He's the only one I wasn't able to find at a reasonable price yet.
Okay.
But I'm really stoked to have
Like
what I
like I always say, you always got time. They're not going to make any more, so you
Yeah.
can always wait. Take your time on the vintage stuff and grab it when you can. Pick the best
Yeah.
one you can.
For
There's
a
no-
while there, I was getting pretty lucky finding some good prices, and then it seemed like just like the cosmos, the stars seemed to line up sometimes for something,
Mhm.
and then it suddenly felt like other people were looking too,
Yeah.
and so
That's what freaks you out. Is like you sit there and you say, I got to get these.
yeah,
And in your mind, it's fresh to you, but then you're like, everybody else is looking for these at the same time. So if I don't grab this one, it's going to be gone and I'll never get it. That's how I think sometimes. I can't do that no more.
and this is the real. So after I did that whole thing, I tried to remember the random toys that I got rid of in order to get those.
Yeah,
I can't remember what they were.
that's good though.
That's exactly right. So,
Right.
so folks, if you're worried about what you're going to buy, try to just give yourself 1 minute to write a list of the things that you want. The first things that you write down, those are the things that you really want. If you're stuck there and you're trying to remember, that shit is not going to matter in the long run.
Exactly.
So test yourselves.
You're like me. I write lists too of things I want. Yeah.
Yep. Lists are a real gift.
Yes, it is.
And this is a good transition to Optic.
Yes.
I love Optic too.
He's one of the fan favorites out of
Yeah.
this line is Optic. Yeah, he's awesome.
I have an Optic, vintage Optic, but he's got a little scratch right across his eyeball, right across his iris and pupil.
Yeah.
But he's still a gorgeous figure.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. He's the best one out of all of them.
Yeah.
It's just it's wild. It's just a big eyeball.
And you can move the eyeball around.
Yes, he does. It does. It moves.
I mean, if I had known that back when these were coming out, I think I would have really liked it. But I was so put off by this new stuff. I didn't look at the details. I didn't look at what was being offered.
I do have an awesome shot of him on my Twitter. It's the
I'm telling you. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Why didn't you tell me? Remind me.
I didn't think about it either.
Yeah.
My mind is. I've been on this Twisted Sister kick. I've been all I've been doing is watching videos and listening to Twisted Sister for a couple of weeks. Yeah.
Absolutely. 100% do that.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. I love Twisted Sister too.
Yeah.
You remember Flight of the Navigator?
Yes, I remember the movie.
So they referenced Twisted Sister in that movie.
Oh, I don't remember that part.
It's
No.
I think the girl that he has a crush on at the beginning
Yeah.
says something about Twisted Sister, and that was like, and I was like, I think I know who she's talking about, you know. And then I
Yeah.
went on a Twisted Sister kick.
Yeah. It's great stuff. My
DJ
second
Maka,
favorite band. Yeah.
DJ Maka, welcome to it.
Me.
So finally got DJ Maka's prize to Germany.
Oh wow.
So it
Awesome.
made it there, and I was able to send him a couple of leeches too, because he was looking for leech.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that worked out. Thank you, DJ Maka. So Twisted Sister is your favorite band, Bobby?
Second favorite.
Second
The
favorite.
Ramones are my favorite.
Yeah. Dee Snider's a genius.
Yeah, he's a
Absolutely.
hard-working front man. I tell you that.
Absolutely, and he's a smart dude. Like,
Yeah.
Extremely
he
intelligent.
knows what he's doing. I mean, I love that. I love that guy.
Yeah. The band's hard too. You know, they got some tough songs.
Yep.
Did you guys
They're
ever
not-
watch
they're not
his
lightweight.
movie?
No, I have not seen Strangeland yet.
No.
Oh my God, so good.
Is it? I haven't
Yeah,
seen
it's absolutely one of my favorites. It's totally a period piece. Like it's very dated
Mhm.
today. But for all of this that grew up back then, though,
it. Yeah.
you remember everything.
Well, it's based off his character he made for a couple songs.
Yeah.
Captain Howdy. Yeah.
Yep. DJ Maka saying, really like the New Adventures figures, the cartoon not so much. And, you know, we can all identify.
It's agreeable. Yeah, there's a lot of fans that are like that. They like the toys, but they don't like the cartoon.
For sure. The cartoon reminds me a lot of the Droids cartoon.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
Same aesthetic, same
Yeah.
kind of storylines.
There you go. You got a picture of Hoove right there.
Yeah, I got it. I think he's. Oh no, he is complete. But
Yeah, it's got the helmet and the. If you want to see a picture with him with his helmet on. No, I'm just kidding.
But look at Hoove. He's a freaking horror show. this
He
guy.
is. He's
Definitely.
wild.
He's
His
terrifying.
leg kicks out too. It's like it's got a spring action to it. It like kicks the shit out of you.
Yeah, that's
Sometimes the spring gets stuck and his legs just stuck out.
Yeah.
I had that
amazing.
problem.
I mean, he's incredible. This is
I love
another
his
one I want to get to.
Talk about a big head. He's got a big head, especially with the helmet on it. It's pretty huge.
Yeah.
But that mechanical copper look to him, and yeah, he's one of my favorites out of the vintage line because yeah, he's frightening.
He's like a steampunk alien.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And he's got the front tooth like Whiplash.
Yeah, they're like bulky teeth. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's awesome. Those are two good shots right there of the two figures because it
Yeah,
shows their accessories separate, so you know what they
Right.
come with.
Yeah.
And there's not a lot of accessories for these figures.
No,
it's-
they really only came with like 1 or 2 bits each.
Yeah,
It
except
wasn't a
for
lot.
Slush Head, he has a lot.
He has the parts, you know.
Yeah,
and
like he's got the backpack, he's got the arms, and then he's got his weapon. Yeah.
I really can't get it out of my head. I can't wait to see what that little sponge thing is that he comes with the mat in the master.
Yeah, I still don't understand that.
It's a little
I-
pink square, it's pink
Mhm.
cube. It's so weird.
It's his bar of soap for when he goes into the swamp. You gotta carry it around
Maybe.
so it doesn't
Uh,
melt. That's why he keeps it in that dish.
Gotta stay clean.
Oh, that's funny.
Battle Ram Adam Battle Ram blog sent this image over of the preliminary sketch of Optic, which is
Oh, wow.
so cool.
It's like Slush Head meets Optic in a way.
Yeah, look at those freaking gross
In his
veins
in his tidy whities.
in his undies with a fork for poking other eyeballs, I guess.
Oh, that'd be horrible. What a game.
What a game that would be. What an afternoon in the park that would be.
Right. Blind your opponent.
Oh man,
running in just to poke everybody in the eyes.
that's right. But man, this guy's great.
It's like that what is this? Damn, what's the name of that band? Angry Samoans. Lights
Oh,
out.
yeah.
Poke your eyes out. Lights out. It's a
Yeah,
great song. That's a great song, man. I love it.
fantastic. Yeah, this guy's great. Love him. Is this the last image? It is the last image. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
So
there's not that many.
there's
Well,
not.
we could have added Krita in there.
Oh yeah.
She's
I
the
did-
female mutant from the cartoon. They did a classics version of her.
I did
Classics
not.
version looks just like the cartoon. It's awesome.
Yeah, I did not include that. Do you have an
Yeah.
image of that? Do you have that with you behind you there, or no? That figure.
I don't know. I do not. I
But
I don't own a Krita yet.
Yet.
Right. I'm waiting to see what they do with. I'm waiting to see what they do with the Masterverse versions first, because I'd rather have them do all of them, and
Yeah.
I'll have the same version of it. But if they don't, then I'll get her. I almost bought her in December, but I held off.
The
Yeah.
she was pretty affordable there too for a little bit.
She still is. Yeah, she's like $40 in package, so it's not too bad.
Nice.
Captain Biscuit. It's all fun and games until someone pokes their eyes out.
That's right.
So the one thing that always makes me laugh about the Skeletor, because here, let's see. He can't stand up unless he's slightly. Oh shit!
He
Well, now
can't
you
stand
just
up.
broke
He's
him. Yeah.
drunk.
I just broke him. He cannot. That's the stance that I have every single morning. Yes,
Oh, that's my
wife
back.
Oh.
going to get my
back.
coffee.
Yeah. That's me,
Yes.
man. My lower back kills me too.
Yeah,
Grabbing.
after a while, man.
Yeah. Sitting at the
Um,
desk all day, working.
That's right. And then on the weekends, I'm like bending over that Snake Mountain.
Are
and
you?
just-
Bending over. What are you gonna bend over for? The thing's almost taller than you are.
Listen, I'm not going to explain. But this is pretty much how I
Just
feel.
explain yourself.
He's the only one that stands like that. The rest of them stand up straight. Does your
Ish.
Skeletor lean over like that too?
Yeah, he does. Yeah, I have to. When I posed him, I leaned him against something so he
Yeah.
doesn't fall over. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's got the stance of Planet of the Apes.
totally. He's holding, he's got the Havoc staff.
Yeah,
to
but
hold
he's like
that.
bent over.
Yep,
Like
totally.
they're always crouched over.
the gorillas or the
Yeah. All of them. Yeah.
all of them. You're right.
Yeah.
So DJ Maka says when they did the pop out eye for Optic with the tentacles in classics, I was blown away.
I didn't know they did that.
Oh, did they do that? That's
Interesting.
amazing.
I don't remember. I didn't pay attention to that one.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
That's cool. Thank you for pointing that out, DJ Maka. That's great. So any thoughts on the Space Mutants, guys?
I love them. They're a lot of fun. If you watch the cartoon, you pay attention to them. They're pretty cool. I mean, the cartoon's okay. It's not the best, but it
Right.
is fun to watch. I think there's a lot of
It's really
annoying
good.
parts to it as well, but
Yeah.
the mutants, they're cool characters. I like them.
I mean,
Oh,
folks,
you didn't show Staghorn.
Oh, I didn't. I knew I was.
Oh yeah, because
He's got
all
the
the
weirdest
weird.
face too.
Yeah. He's like Quake there, but with one eye shut.
That's right.
He's like, yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, he's very cool.
Oh, if you want to see him, you can go on Twitter, Instagram account. You'll see my actual figure I own.
That's right.
I
And
got
it's
it with the
true.
thing closed and open, so you can see both versions.
Very cool.
Same
Yeah.
with Butthead. I got him with his head extended and with his mask shut and his mask on. It's all there. Enjoy yourselves.
I was
There you
gonna
go,
keep
see?
sharing screen, but then I thought, you know what? It's just better to keep directing people to Bobby's channel.
That's
right
right.
now.
It's easier, and it will. Hopefully, you'll have like 10 more subscribers today.
Yeah, I get like 20 a day, so yeah, it's pretty cool.
Well, maybe you'll have 30. Okay.
There you go. Thank you. Appreciate it.
But so if you like vintage toys and you like weird vintage toys, like there's no reason to not like these figures. And these
Exactly. Yeah, they're fun to collect. There's the cool thing about it too is there's not that many of them. There's only 9 total. And I think that includes Skeletor. If I'm not that Skeletor, that version.
I still need to get the parts for my Skeletor. He's missing those parts.
Yeah, I got mine completed, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's fun though
And
if you buy them separately. It's fun as well, you know,
yeah,
because you're piecing it together.
I love that game.
Yeah,
You know, it's like a uh, uh, what's it called when you treasure hunt.
yeah, pretty much.
And you know, none of us are going to be able to find this guy, probably at a
Well,
reasonable.
he's expensive.
Yeah,
Him and the laser power He-Man
Yes.
both are just they're like the most expensive figures in the vintage line because they didn't
Mhm.
get US releases.
And
So
that's why I'm okay by not owning them because they weren't released here when I was a kid. So it doesn't
right.
bother me that I don't have them.
yeah. I'm with you on that too. I didn't know about them until I was an
Yeah,
adult, so
pretty much.
therefore I don't have. I can appreciate how weird looking they are,
Yeah, yeah,
for sure.
yeah. Yeah, Skeletor's a little more squat too compared to the other ones.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And we
I
discussed that on
completely.
Power of Attorney podcast. So,
that's true.
That other show we did.
yeah, yeah, Adam was really good on that one.
One thing you didn't discuss was this.
Yeah, because it doesn't exist.
Look at how he answered with such smooth,
So
with
smooth.
so smooth. Yeah, it doesn't exist.
That's why Bobby's like the ladies' man of Toy Friends. He's just so smooth, just slides right on in there.
Yeah, yeah.
That's right. So, so what else? What do we want to see in the Masterverse line from these characters? What if they threw a butt head at us?
It would hurt.
Or,
It would really hurt, right?
or
Like,
a
bam.
No, no. Like I said, I'm all in if they do all the mutants.
yeah,
I get the whole line just so I can have them with my evil warriors here as well and my horde
Right.
guys. But I would love to see the whole line because they didn't do all of them in classics.
yeah.
So
They only did Flog and
Slushhead, Krita, and Optic.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think it
And
might be
karate.
that. Karate, correct? Yeah,
Yeah.
5. Yeah,
Yeah. They did like the easiest ones as far as like the tooling went. Because I
yeah,
mean, again, these guys are very, very detailed tooling.
yes.
And you know, that's a lot of work and a lot of money they gotta put into that.
well,
So
Slushhead's like all new tooling. You know,
right.
Yeah, yeah, like
Yeah.
yeah, Hoove would be one. That'd be
yeah,
all new tooling.
I'm,
Staghorn would be as well. Yeah,
yeah,
Well, people look at all of these repaints and stuff that they keep doing with Origins, but the truth is the sales on that stuff is what's paying for the new tooling that we get on this other stuff.
yeah,
mm,
So, you know, when we're talking like newer figures that come out that have more of the new tooling, they got to sell a crap ton of those shared pieces between the figures as much as possible
yeah,
because they got to make up for that new tooling
yes.
because other figures don't have this arm or this you know chest piece or something of that nature. Because of that, like they got to sell a lot of those reissued characters. They got to reuse those molds.
Mhm.
So every time there's another He-Man out there, it's like buy up as many as you can because then we're going to see somebody like everybody's been clamoring about Rio Blast, or if you want to see Optic in Masterverse, buy up some like extra He-Man when you see them. Go buy that whole wave of Buzz Off that's still sitting on the shelf by
Huh.
you,
yeah. Naked Stratos.
right?
Um, yeah, and this not everybody can do that. So you just hope for the best.
Yes, true.
Um,
Exactly.
you know,
Yeah.
Yeah,
um,
I'm not going to buy a bunch of naked Stratoses. That's for sure.
me neither.
Yeah, you
Unless
just send them all over to Joe.
Yeah. Well, he's
Send them
bought a
all over
bunch
to
of few. He's bought
he
a few
bought
of those as well.
as
I
long as
actually
if the Origins figures that have been sitting on the shelves actually go on clearance, like no fake clearance, like actually go on clearance for like $5 a pop, then it's going to be really hard to resist getting a bunch of buzz-offs, right?
Yeah.
Getting a bunch of naked Stratos.
I gotta admit, it's $17.99 per naked Stratos. It's a little tough, especially when all I want to do is like use the parts.
Yeah.
I want to swap out some of
Yeah,
that stuff for other ones. I mean, now if they do reissue Wave 3,
Jackass. Sorry.
I'd definitely be all about it.
Well, you know how many people would customize would customize a naked Bobby at Arms if there were a lot of Man at Arms out there. You just take some Man at Arms armor and the naked Stratos body. I can't even do it. I'm looking at you, Bobby, and I can't even do it.
I know.
So I was talking a little bit earlier about, again, my weekly pickup and everything and how, that skeleton Malleus just goes around with those 2 axes.
Yeah.
So since I'd gotten those out and I was looking at it, I couldn't resist myself here, but
Awesome.
I'm sorry. That's just a wicked
It's
looking
cool.
toy.
That's a beautiful figure. That is a
Yeah.
beautiful figure.
Little hunched over pose, screaming face, and 2 giant axes.
Any skeleton.
Same pose.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Mine has a purpose for squatting. Yours looks like he just sipped his morning coffee and he's about to take his dukes.
Old man Skelly.
He's spreading his cheeks to fart.
Squatting skeleton.
He's about to have his morning constitutional.
That's right.
Oh, man.
I didn't get a chance to show this off, but since you did that, I'm gonna do this. But I gotta show this off live for anybody that hasn't seen it yet. But
It's
I
awesome.
love that thing.
Yeah, it's great.
this thing is just mind blowing. Chris Pelkey.
Blow yourself up. Yeah.
Oh,
So everybody can see it
Full
better.
screen that.
Yeah.
you like that?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Chris Pelkey of CP Creations made this 3D printed skele vader head on a stand using the logo, which is 3-dimensional.
That's cool.
I mean,
I like that a lot. It's awesome.
I love the first release vintage paint job of the Skeletor face.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, I just got to show that off.
It is. It's awesome. I would
He
show
does-
that off all the time. You should just put that right behind you.
I should, huh?
Yeah.
It's somewhere
I'm gonna have
in
to
full
reorganize.
view.
My shelves have been this way for a while. I got to reorganize them. What was that, Oz?
I said you got to definitely reorganize some things just to have it behind you.
Yeah.
Like, instead of doing the little skelevator thumbnail thing, just have the actual thing behind you.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I think I might put them. I don't know. I'm gonna reorganize. Maybe this weekend. No, we'll see.
You got time.
Because having him up there is way cooler than having just this little thing in the corner.
Yeah. So, folks, you should check out his stuff. CP Creations 14. His CP Creations 14 on Facebook. I'll
cool.
type it in here, but I can't talk and type at the same time like Oz can.
It's okay. It's a learned skill that you do.
Yeah, I can't do it. See, I even had to pause just now just to say I can't do it.
I could even pull this up and just grab it like I did, for Bobby's Twitter. Because if you want to see more amazing shots of everything that we've shown off tonight and more, check out Vintage Motu on Twitter.
There you go. Thank you.
CP. I'm just
Absolutely.
making sure I didn't misspell it. There we go. All right. There we go. Chris Pelkey, CP Creations 14. Good stuff.
Where is he from?
You put me on the spot. I want to say a little further east than the Midwest. Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, 'cause I know a guy whose last name is Pelkey as well.
I do know. Hold on. I mean, you don't have to hold on.
Oh, we will. While Skelly goes
I'm
to
holding.
Turlet.
he's, he's off to go use the bathroom again,
Yep.
folks. As we say, Grandpa has trouble holding himself as well.
He was looking at the way his Skeletor is bent over, and he's like, you know what? I might have to go.
I can't find it.
Oh, hey, what's going on?
What's going on over here? Chris, I'm sorry, I don't know. I can't remember the town you live in, buddy. But
What the hell?
Goku
So,
is
breaking news.
Uh-oh.
Breaking news, as we're live tonight, guys, we've have a new member of the Frenzied that has just joined.
Really?
Big shout out to figuratively speaking, has
Hey.
joined the
Hey.
Frenzied, everybody.
Thanks,
John, good to
Shawn.
have you.
That's awesome.
As we speak right now, I am starting to update everything.
It's awesome.
So that means that you're going to get a Toy Frenzy sticker.
Yeah.
And you got to, and through Patreon, just send me an email of what character you would like painted, John, and I'll take care of that for you.
Skelly's awesome with that.
They're
I
all
gotta do
right.
something.
You know,
I gotta do something.
they're unique little things, right?
Yeah, right. Oops, sorry. Camera.
So, folks, if you want a Toy Frenzy sticker, and if you want the goodies that Oz and Bobby have to offer you, or if you want a Skelevator painting, become a patron today, just like John did from Figuratively Speaking. You can also order these individually if you don't feel like doing that. A one-time order from Etsy. The Etsy shop link is down below if you want a Toy Frenzy sticker.
I should put that on Twitter and Instagram
Oh yeah,
as a post. Yeah, I should do that. Remind me.
All right. Hey, Bobby.
Yeah, not right now.
Oh.
Yes. I know what I have to do now, but like after the show, I'll forget.
Well, John, thanks so much, man. We really appreciate your support.
Yes.
Every little bit counts.
Yep.
Yeah.
Makes the show better.
It goes to good
Certainly
stuff.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Now Oz could go buy his more expensive toilet paper that he's been looking at.
Oh yeah. Right. Soft and
No
strong.
more half ply sheets for me.
Oh, here we go, Scott. Oz and Bobby's goodies. I totally threw you guys under the bus.
I know you did.
That means I'm trying to get them, Scott, to think about what kind of goodies they can send.
I have been thinking about it actually. So
Oh, good.
I just
Yes,
get
as a
I don't
matter of
know. I
fact.
get negative about my skills. So
Yeah, don't be negative about your skills, man. You got skills with a Z.
I know I gotta watch Napoleon Dynamite. He'll influence me. He's got skills.
Right. Yeah.
If I got better skills than his skills, I'd be all right.
Everyone does.
All
I
you gotta do
think
is
every
grab
person
them.
has better skills.
Listen to-
No, he's pretty good at like dancing, right?
Yeah,
That's some serious skills.
and he can catch a big fish.
That's right. So Oz, what have you been contemplating?
Well, right now I was actually talking about a few things with Ken, and as well as discussing actually a couple of things with Bud as well. So I definitely have ideas in the works as far as
Cool.
what I'm bringing in.
You could keep Bud. Keep him in your corner.
Oh, thank you, John. Thank you. You're gonna make me cry, man. You can. Oh, and John, you can have early access to the podcast episodes of Cambridge and with Shawn when they come out
There you go.
a week ahead of time.
That's right.
Yeah,
He also says Bobby can afford more hot dogs and Vicks.
That's right.
yeah, that's right.
Can't have enough of that shit.
Nobody put him up to say this.
Our Toy Frenzy psychiatrist went missing. I thought for sure we'd get more comments from the Toy Frenzy psychiatrist.
I say that was more of a scammer.
Probably.
I thought so too.
I thought it was Oz's shitter.
No, I hope not.
Nah. I got that under control. Couple flushes.
Sleepy time with Oz.
No, you will not. You will not fall asleep watching one of those lives.
Oh man,
Those are intense.
I'm glad
Well,
I missed that.
Me too.
oh man, that was
Actually, I witnessed the last one, unfortunately.
So this news has been dropping, and kind of figured we managed to avoid the talk because right now it's still just rumors,
Rumors suck.
but a lot of people are saying it's from a very credible source. Well, you know what? We'll wait. We'll find out for sure as more things come down the pipeline.
Yeah.
I will say this. I really would like to see Filmation Origins figures. The TMNT Masters mashup is like second on that tier.
Yeah, I hate TMNT, so I don't.
Actually, it's third on my tier. Second on my tier, actually first on my tier. Sorry, I'm switching my tiers. First on my tier would be I'd love to see a new Eternia Trapjaw and a new Eternia Man at Arms. I
Me
would
too.
love to see that.
Me too.
I would love to see Origins Filmation, and I'd love to see. It would be really cool, though I probably won't buy them. It'd be really cool to see the TMNT mashup with Masters. I'm kind of with Bobby here in that rumors are dangerous because they get our hopes up and we get disappointed, and then what are we left with? Just frustration.
Yeah.
So I've also heard on the other side. I've also heard from other side over here that what Oz was talking about previous to our discussion tonight, that perhaps that information is coming from a credible source. So take that information as you will, folks. I mean, it's either going to happen or it's not going to happen. It would be cool to see that stuff.
If you go on my Twitter account and you look up the new Eternia Trapjaw, I did do a post of and I have the concept art
Yeah.
up there as well.
So, folks, if you have to find it now. Oh, good. Oz says it.
But no, the rumors. The thing that bugs me is because everybody's got to put it out there so they get their view,
Yeah.
or their likes, or they're cool that they put out the news ahead of everybody else. I actually did a poll, I think, on Twitter where I asked people if they like rumors, and they did say yes. And I told them, too bad, I'm not going to do them anyway. But but most of them do come true. But I did do a rumor once on accident, and it didn't come out, and everybody ripped me apart. And that's another reason why I won't do rumors.
Yeah.
Because they say, well, you said this is going to come out and this is going to come out, and it hasn't. I'm like, well, this is what I was told, and I got stooped on it, so I don't do the stoops no more.
Live and learn, and it's dangerous territory because fans, our family of fans, we can be a little bit vicious sometimes if we don't get what we want, right?
Yep.
So we got to tread lightly. What were you gonna say, Oz? You were gonna pipe in there.
Well, I was just gonna say, I like the ideas. I like that we can speculate on some cool things to come, and there's a very good possibility it may happen, but it's also likely that it may not happen. So,
which is what it sucks about it. I mean,
yeah,
you know what I mean. It's like it's a dull conversation.
Right. It's fun to get excited about things. Absolutely. Never let that kill your joy. But up until we start seeing some more from the actual company themselves,
Yeah.
try to keep you cool about it. Everybody freaking out about TMNT and He-Man, and it's like up until we actually
So what is
see
that? They're using like He-Man figures as TM, or the TM. They're going to dress them up like you're going to have like Donatello with like a He-Man wig. Is that what that means?
not sure.
Well, the artwork is out there, right? There were comic books, I believe.
I don't
It was
know. I haven't seen
supposed to
any.
happen, but the comic books never went through either.
The concepts are out there. It's an interesting design idea. Any kind of mashup like that is a cool thing. I mean, when Toy Snobs came out with their
Yes.
Skeleturtle. I forget what they called it. Their action figure that it's a turtle that looks like Skeletor. That's a beautiful figure. I mean,
They've done a lot more than just that too.
yeah,
They've
it's
got
true.
other ones they added to the line. So I mean, it
Mm,
definitely could happen, and it would be really cool to see it. Um, you know, but it's just one of those things that we got to sit and wait and really wait for the facts to come down.
So, yeah, Eldor says the Star Wars quote of the day: "Rebellions are built on hope." And my only problem with that quote is that rebellions are the foundation might be built on hope, but rebellion doesn't occur until action is taken, right?
Yeah. Right.
Until something occurs, and
And that's why I like the conversation of
yeah,
saying, "Hey, what would you guys like to see?" And I do that a lot on Twitter. I'll ask
yeah,
people like,
yes,
What's the next figure you guys are looking for that hasn't been announced?" I'm curious,
yeah.
and I
Right.
get all kinds of stuff. That stuff I like,
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
but
so
I
much.
don't say, "Well, hey, this is coming out. I heard this," and all of a
Yeah,
sudden it doesn't. Then I'm like,
yeah.
I look like a shithead,
It's so
Right.
much
or I look
fun.
like a bud. I mean,
Butthead.
no, a bud.
Oh, a butthead. No, so I think it's important to be to come up with an idea of what, or to think of, and to dream, to think and to dream. You know, that's
Yeah,
what as a child, that's what drove me. I'd lay in bed at night and stare at the ceiling and think of these fantastic scenarios and hope that they would happen.
really.
Even when I was in my early teens, I was like, I would have this fantasy that the best Psycho sequel should be a prequel and show us what Norman Bates was like as a young man, and
Mm,
then it happened in Psycho 4.
yeah,
And so these things, we can sort of dream them into fruition and hoping that the planets align and stuff like that. I honestly think these things are very realistic uh, hypotheticals.
yeah,
Um,
Right.
and
I mean,
because we already have the Filmation He-Man in that, if people bought that 4 pack,
yes.
5 pack,
Bubblegum He-Man.
yeah. What were you gonna say, Oz?
I was just gonna say, like, you know, about the TMNT and Turtles, or
Yeah,
the Turtles and Masters Universe. We all know that Playmates loves handing out the licensing to their toys. Super Seven's got it. NECA's got it. Playmates is doing their thing. Like, everybody's making turtle stuff at the moment.
yeah,
So there is a very big likelihood, especially since we've seen Hasbro and Mattel are teaming up to do some cross stuff.
yeah.
So enjoy it, and we'll see when it comes out. It's still over a year away before we really get anything.
Yeah, yeah. I
So,
heard a lot.
and a
The
lot
rumors
can
were for next
change.
year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. A lot can change.
I mean, I'm with Cobweb here. I'd love to see a Shredder Skeletor. That would be cool.
Why not?
I would
Shredder
like
or
to
that.
see a.
I'd be interested with if they did a trap jaw thing. That'd be it. Because I really don't like the turtles.
What would Trapjaw be? Like Trapjaw Leonardo or something?
Or the
No,
rat
no,
or
he wouldn't be
whatever.
one of the heroes. He'd
Who'd
definitely be
be
one of the villains. So Trapjaw
Trapjaw
and
Krang?
no, 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 no. He would be. I'm trying to think of a. If you guys ever watched like the 2003 Ninja Turtles,
No,
Baxter Stockman didn't get mutated into a fly. He
Yeah.
kind of kept becoming more and more of a cyborg.
Mm.
And considering he's a bit of an inventor, that
there you
yeah, that could work. That could be kind of cool.
go.
Baxter
Um,
Stockman Web Store would be good too.
yep. So real quick here, I've actually been getting some fan art, some
Oh,
projects people are working on. This one here is by our wonderful Thanos copter.
okay, good. I don't have to
Yeah,
sweat
he.
now.
I was laughing because I thought, oh great, what's
That's what
gonna
I thought. I was like,
happen?
hmm,
Oh yeah. On go Oh wow.
awesome.
So this
That's
is his.
beautiful.
Still a work in progress, but this is his custom anti-Eternia sorceress with the bone wings,
Cool.
all black. and he's even got the tail feathers going on down here. The other picture he sent me didn't have the tail feathers, so I wanted to show
Mm.
the more completed versions.
Thanos, that is gorgeous.
Yeah, when are we going to do that episode? We've been talking about doing the fan stuff. We've only done one episode.
Well, the last time I made an announcement for folks to send us things, we didn't really get any responses.
Okay.
So we'll say it again. Everyone, some of you have already sent pictures in, especially since it's been such a long time. We've got a lot of images we could already use, but if you would like to be included in the next episode of Viewer Showcase, where we feature your customs or your projects, I mean, goodness knows you're all working on amazing stuff right now.
Yes.
It would make it easy for us if you sent us the images, and then also we would know if you want us to share your images,
Yeah.
right? So send email. The email's down below, or you can direct message us, send us images, and would be ecstatic to have another Viewer Showcase episode.
Yes, that'd be nice.
So yeah, Tila O'Neill, Cobweb said.
Right?
Yeah. So, and hey, think of this as an assignment. If you haven't worked on a custom for a while, now's a chance. Or if you haven't done a drawing or a painting in a while, now's your chance. Make something. Send us those images, folks.
Right? And this is what we've got next here is the custom Bobby Motu Man-at-Arms.
Oh God.
Giving off the show.
Well, what the fuck? All righty. Jesus. What? You're a sick man. You're a sick man.
How does Bud do these things so fast? Oh man, that's hilarious.
It's great though because Thanos just sent me that image, and then a few moments later, Bud sent me the other ones, and I was like, "Oh, that's perfect," because Bobby's gonna expect something, and Thanos gave me the perfect setup with what he sent.
Brilliant. I could see
It's
something
still
was going
better
on.
than the trolls I
Could you
had.
see that? Could you see that, Bobby? Could you see
Yeah.
something was going on? Something was brewing over there.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's
Speaking
still better
of,
than the trolls I had.
yeah, it's much better. That was at least artistic. This was artistic, not that.
Oh
Speaking
God,
of
no,
things-
that was not art.
Speaking of things to come, Mattel put up an update video for Eternia playset.
Yeah.
So for those who did order the Eternia playset, Alf Inflict sent this to me a little right before the episode today, or a couple hours before the episode today. That the people who did order the Eternia playset, they'll be getting their playset 6 months earlier, hopefully. So that's really not too far away from now, which is very cool. And plus, there was that really exciting video of I forget the name of the fella who works for Mattel, but he put together the Eternia playset with time-lapse photography, and it's pretty great. And so that's a real exciting thing. That means that really what that means is that the support that us fans are giving Mattel and buying stuff is allowing them the ability to go ahead and move forward on this without hesitancy, I guess. And DJ Maka said, "Oh yeah, we've talked about this briefly. Like, it would be really great to have somebody commission me to build an Eternia in a room. I would love to do that."
Huge.
Last episode, we talked about how awesome it would be to do a Masters of the Universe mini golf course.
Yeah.
I could build that stuff, man. I would love to do it. If any of you have a mini golf course that you're sitting on that you inherited from a deceased family member, you're looking for something to do, just hire the Toy Frenzy team. We'll come over there and we'll build it for you.
Got it sitting in my back pocket right now. Pocket building.
There you go.
you got your you got your pocket building.
Yeah,
sitting-
pocket building. I'm just gonna pull it out and boom.
Oh, pocket building. I get it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Throw
I
it
thought
up.
you were talking about this really. I thought you were going to say this amazing toolkit that could fit in your pocket.
I mean, I've got those, but not good enough to build a whole golf course.
We can do it, man. We can do it.
Oh, we can definitely do it.
Oh, so is that true, Hylian? Is that Christmas time, folks?
Well, 6 months from now would be October, right?
Oh, wow.
Well, not anymore.
November?
It'd be November.
Yeah, November. Yeah, around
Oh, yeah,
holidays.
folks. For some people, as we know from Mattel, some might be shipped out right in November, but some might be shipped out in December. So
What do you mean
that's
December? It'll be shipped out like, March of next year, right
Oh,
on
man.
schedule.
they better. I hope that they ship them all out right away. But man, that would be perfect if everybody got their Eternias for Christmas. That would be a truly
That'd
wonderful.
be something. Yeah.
We call it Putt Putt Turnia.
That's lame.
We'll think about it. But usually your ideas are brilliant. I know you can come up with a better one.
He's staring at too many action figures' asses. That's why.
So yeah, anybody in the chat saying you're excited? Did you order the Eternia? If you are, go ahead and put it in there and say you're excited or whatever. If they only ship it out early to influencers, people are they will be really frustrated. I hope they don't do that. And who
Yeah.
is an influencer today anyways, right? I mean, I watch people that have 10 subscribers and I consider them an influencer. We live in a world now where if you have 10,000 or if you have 10, you are equally important. So that would be really awful if Mattel did that.
Yeah, it would be. Because they don't need to do that because it's already sold. So it's not like they're using them to promote it.
Exactly. Yeah,
Right.
they don't need to do it. So they better not
Yeah.
do it.
If it
And
was
they
like a new product that needs to sell, they would. Yeah, but this has already been done.
Yeah. Thanos Copter I ordered, but even if I get it early, I don't know where I'm going to put it. Yeah. That's going to be a real challenge for some
Yeah,
folks,
same
I
here.
know. I got my Masterverse Grizzlor, Merman, and Faker heading to the house. That's great news, John. I'm excited. Yeah, I know you're going to do a video where you unbox those, so I'm excited. I've seen a couple videos of Faker and Grizzlor already, and they look pretty good. Pretty good. I'm not stoked on the Merman, but that's because I want a new Eternia Merman. That's what I want.
Yeah, I would like to see what that would look like.
Me too. I would love to see that. That Faker looks freaking amazing, though. The Masterverse Faker looks really good.
The one with the wig. Excuse me.
Yeah, the the one with the wig. They all have wigs. That's cool. Big Bad Toy Store.
Yeah.
Thanos, John, do you have everything yet? Your collection is quite impressive. Yeah, John, I think John might be a completist, and I'm pretty confident he probably has everything so far.
It seems that way.
He helped me get a couple of Origins figures that were impossible to find. So he's helped me fill out my collection. So
Yep.
I'm sure he's got a lot and extras. I'm sorry, John. I don't mean to say that. Maybe you say you don't, and then no one will bug you for your extras. Yeah. So that's cool.
Right. So Hylian did just post up asking if Eternia does come early, how fast will we get King Grayskull and Modi? Because they are supposed to be shipped separate.
I'm sure they'll come at the same time. Those are probably quicker to create compared to the toy set, the play set. I mean,
No, I don't.
Depends where it would be in the production line.
right? That's what I mean, though. Yeah.
I mean, I've never heard confirmation. Maybe I missed it. I didn't hear anyone say they would be shipped separately. I did hear that they would be in their own packaging.
Correct.
Right. Box
That's confirmed.
separately.
I would say that. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they might come all together. I would assume.
Ideally,
They'll just tape it to the back of the Eternia box.
that's
You have to pull
With
off.
yeah, like the real hard
Yeah,
tape so
yeah,
that when you peel it off, it rips the box.
yeah.
True Mattel fashion. If not, Amazon will do it for you.
Right.
right. I want to invite Adam and Shawn, our co-hosts that are missing tonight. We just want to say we really missed having you.
Yep.
But if you feel like writing your comments on the Space Mutants in the comments below to incorporate your perspective, that would be really cool for folks to see. You don't have to do that, of course, but that would be awesome. And if you are watching right now,
Please comment.
then comment in the
Comment.
chat.
Yeah, we haven't gotten a lot of comments on our videos at all. So
Yeah, we
It's
don't get
mostly because everybody's joining in the chat already.
yeah,
all of our dedicated.
I would love it if I could see people just comment all the time, telling us what we could do better, or whatever, say, hey, keep that butt off there, his shit sucks. We don't need his stuff anymore. It would make my day.
I don't know if Thanos is responding to what you just said, but I don't think so. You know what would be good though? Yes, absolutely. I'm going to follow up. I'm going to piggyback off of what Bobby said. But folks, you are all creative. Pretty much everyone that watches this show are creatives. You are all makers of things. You all think creatively. You're amazingly driven individuals. If you have any suggestions of what's working or not working in the Toy Frenzy episodes, let us know. Like, don't be afraid to tell us. You are all part of this family too. We would love to hear your perspective. I mean, I got a comment. I think it was. I'm not going to name anybody because I'm probably going to make a mistake. But one of the people that shows up to our episodes made a comment on one of my build videos. Was like, your build video is great, but your music is like putting me to sleep or something like that, or anxiety building. It's building an anxiety, and I was like, that's kind of like how I feel when I'm working on this stuff, anyways. So I tried switching up the music to 1920s copyright-free music.
Which I'm glad you did, because that music was really, that would bug the hell out of me when I was watching it.
It's like horror movie music.
Well,
Almost.
yeah, or if you're like feeling down or something, it makes you more depressed. I mean, really, it was kind of like, oh, it's like a horror. Yeah, it's like.
Yeah. So I mean,
And then when I heard that new video you did, and you had that awesome music, I said, hey, this is awesome. It fits better.
Thank you. I agree 100%. So what happened was I got that comment and I was like, you know what? I should switch it out. I mean, just because I made that anxiety producing music doesn't mean I have to use it.
Right.
All the time. Right. It'll rear its ugly head again. But it can't, so it really, that one comment really, 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 really helped me. And I love the 1920s music now. I'm going to have fun throwing in some new stuff behind those videos. But it's stoner paranoia music. That's so true.
It would only work if you had a brain. You can't get stoned without a brain. So, I mean, geez, bud.
Oh, man. So, good, Duchess. Thank you. I'm glad you like it too. It's silent film music for sure. I know definitely. Other channels use music similar to that, but I thought, you know what, old 1920s music, it's kind of.
You can't beat that stuff. I love that shit.
Good stuff, man.
Yeah, I love the piano. I love that.
Yeah. And there's a lot of it out there that just, never went anywhere except for in archives, and no one's. I hadn't heard half of those songs that I use. I hadn't heard before. So, Black Phoenix 77. Great to see you. See you next time.
See you later, buddy.
Always great to have you in these. Have you coming in, joining our chats. Captain Biscuit 71. That music reminded me of Popeye's opening scenes with the sliding door credits. Absolutely. I think that's probably why I love that kind of music, is those cartoons for sure.
Well, I'm a silent film fan, so I like that music.
Yep. I went through a whole thing where I was just watching silent films
Yeah.
Yeah, love it.
Yep, it's good stuff.
That whole era of movie making is incredibly fascinating. There's some incredibly fascinating to me.
You get a chance to see George Melee's stuff, I
Yeah.
highly recommend it. I have almost a complete video set of all his movies. They're all shorts, real short, but it's
Amazing.
for its time, it's mind blowing.
It's magic.
Yes, well, it is. He's a magician. Yeah.
Yeah, and the stuff is phenomenal, and
Yes.
it's exhilarating to watch even
Sorry,
today.
I bumped the camera.
You just pulled a melee.
Yeah, it did. Ooh.
Oh dang. Yeah, so thank you everybody. So your criticisms are you're not going to hurt anybody's feelings. We love it.
Nope.
We thrive on it.
If
So
you tell me to shut the hell up, I'll shut the hell up.
that's right. And just like Bud just did, he just said maybe you should.
I don't care about Bud's opinion.
Yeah. So we will listen to some of you. Apparently.
I respect everybody else.
Wait, John is working on a paper mache Eternian palace for his origins.
Really?
Let's see pictures, please.
Yes.
Send us pictures, John. We'd love to see that. We'd love to share it.
Yep.
In fact, John, one of the earliest times John reached out to me, he was talking about his thoughts on building a room where dioramas could exist and his figures could exist. And you know what? I do it, man. It's great. I'd love to see that. And Thanos, don't shut the hell up, Bobby.
You're on my team, pal.
That's right.
Thank you.
Bring those words. Yeah, we see Thanos would love to see it too. We'd love to see that.
Yeah, we all would. Yeah.
Yeah. So do it, John. That'd be cool. Can't wait to see it. And the larger the play set, the more difficult it is to move. So paper mache is brilliant. Smart move. Smart move. So guys, what do you think? Any final thoughts? Shall we bring things to a close?
Yeah, we can. We've been over 2 hours. Yeah.
I think so.
I think we got everything pointed out today that we wanted to.
I
Oz,
do
did you
believe
find-
so.
Okay, good. Got a little delay there.
He ain't paying attention to us. He's watching those dirty films.
I don't know
we're
what
doing all
he's
day.
doing. He's doing his research. I'm like, come on, share some
Well,
research.
yeah, he's doing research for his other show that he cares more about than this one. I'm
Oh,
just
that's
kidding.
not true.
I'm just messing with you.
Anyways, yeah, this has been great. I love talking about the Space Mutants with you guys.
Yep.
This is great.
Yeah, they're fun.
And what a great way to celebrate Star Wars by going into outer space in a different way,
That's right.
Right?
a different path, the Primus way.
That's right. Everybody's talking about Star Wars today anyway.
Yeah. You can't have
Gotta
one
change
without
it
the
up a
other.
little bit.
Yeah.
In fact, every single time we talk about Masters of the Universe and talk about new adventures or whatever, like we are still talking about Star Wars.
Yeah.
Because a lot of that information came from that, the drive to compete and create similar worlds, and where you have, technology and fantasy all existing in the same place. So it is a good way to talk about. I mean, we are already talking about Star Wars by talking about Masters. Captain Biscuit 71. I just want to say you guys inspire me and make it okay to enjoy the stuff I like. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, he's been making some nice comments every
As it
episode.
should.
It's
Thank
cool.
you, Captain Biscuit. That means a lot.
Put that in the comments.
Put that in the comment below. Put that in the comment that will last forever below
Yeah.
video. Yeah, so here we go. Folks, do some YouTube things. Make sure you click like and subscribe. This channel is really close to being monetized, which is really exciting. That means that if a little bit of money comes in, that'll help fund future Toy Frenzy projects and ways that we can expand the show too. And also so Skelevator can do some additional things too, additional
Yeah.
projects as well. So it's really close to being monetized. I'm missing like I'm short about 400 watch hours. I believe that's what they're called. So I'm really close to getting the channel. So go ahead and go home. I mean, tonight after this, just put the channel on loop if you can do that, and just continue watching and continue watching.
Skelly has made an awesome playlist of all the work he's done for the Snake Mountain.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Go home, put that whole thing up, watch the whole thing, and when you're done that, find another tablet or something like that and go hit the Toy Frenzy playlist. And by the
That's
time
right.
you get home from work, you'll be up to like episode 6.
That's
And,
right. That's right. And also, you can if you do the YouTube music thing, you can listen to the Toy Frenzy as a podcast through YouTube Music while at work, and just episode after episode after episode, and we'll get those watch hours up. And
I got to plug that too.
yeah, just folks, click like and subscribe. Do the YouTube things. It's really cool. This channel has grown substantially since Oz and I started doing the Toy Frenzy, and now that we've got such a great team of hosts involved, it's just been amazing. And the chat is blowing up with in chatting and comments every single episode. It's phenomenal. And not only that, the dynamics have evolved in such a way that this show has become, even more entertaining than Oz and I could have ever dreamt it to be. And he's stretched thin, but he still brings all the energy to these episodes.
Yeah.
I think that, yeah, and and we got stickers. I mean, this is an exciting time.
I agree.
Yeah,
And more great stuff to come too.
yeah.
You know, it's funny. He says all this, and they make fun of me for doing something off to the side here as I'm adding our latest Patreon to the Toy Frenzy credits, trying to see if I can get it done before we.
This is the thing. Oz is he's always working. I mean, he's the hardest working YouTuber I know. Like that's partially because I don't know the other ones, but but Oz of all the YouTubers I know, he is the hardest working YouTuber. And it's really amazing to to have seen his awesome awesome verse grow substantially too. And yeah, I always end these episodes for some reason with sentimental statements. That's okay, right?
Yeah.
That's what the people
definitely.
want.
Yeah.
All right, good.
You're speaking from the heart.
Yeah, I am. It's a phenomenon. I still don't. I think I'm still at the stage where I don't quite understand how it's happening, but it's
Yeah.
really cool. I do have another Snake Mountain Stage 7 video that will be coming out this next Sunday night. There's the next few stages. It's going to be getting closer and closer to the end of this build.
Yeah.
I'll be applying plaster. I'm going to be doing paint. I'm going to put the air dried clay on the snake to build up the skin and build up the head on the snake. And I'm real excited about the next few stages. I'm not saying all that's going to happen this weekend because I'm frankly too exhausted to do all that, but I will do as much as I can do. And if you are interested in building an Eternia, a gigantic Eternia playset in your living room, just let me know. I'll build it for you for the right amount of money because, yeah, I'd have to leave my job for a week or two, a month or two. So what else? What's new? What's coming up for you guys?
I don't have anything coming up for me. Just
Well,
go to Twitter and Instagram.
That's right.
give Bobby something to do, folks. Go follow Toy Frenzy on Twitter and
Yes.
Instagram, as well as Bobby's personal accounts as well. If you're not
Yeah.
already following those, please go check him out. give him something to do all day. He's just
I do.
sitting.
No, I do respond to everybody.
Give
I try.
Bobby some assignments.
Yep.
Send Bobby
Inspire
some
me.
projects. Yeah.
I agree. You know, Bobby's been an amazing part of this team from the start. And I'm glad that, he picked up the mantle because Skelly and I had mentioned it before about starting something like that. And Bobby just kind of took charge with it. And it's great because now there's a place where you can see everything that Toy Frenzy is going with.
That's right.
And Bobby, we really appreciate you taking that on
No
and
problem.
running that. As well as, go follow our other friends on here as well, the other amazing co-hosts, cool Uncle Shawn and,
Yeah.
Adam, Battle Ram blog. Go follow their accounts as well across, you know, all of, it's this show just started off as a simple one episode review and has really taken off since then. It's grown massive. We couldn't do it without all you fans. So thank you guys for being here every week. We appreciate it. And you've made Thursday night like the go-to night for uh us doing a stream, like being here. We
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah. Cobweb Toy Frenzy playlist going already. Episode 1, Oz's Big Beard. That's right. That's right.
There we go. We're gonna get them watch hours, Skelly. You watch it, man. It's
That's
gonna
right.
happen
Yes.
by this weekend.
That's awesome. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it will happen. If anyone can do it, this group of this family can do it.
Yes.
Here's Thanos Copter is already giving you an assignment.
I know. I've been thinking about that more. Now that power of attorney is off my mind,
Yeah.
I have I got things that I'm thinking of as well.
Cool.
Some of it has to do with music as well, too. So
Very cool. Oh man.
yeah.
That's exciting. So did any of you guys we talked about it briefly last time, but has anything changed? Did any of you order the Snake Mountain?
No, I have not. No, I'm not going to.
No. Oz, how about you?
I can't swing it.
No, not right now.
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. We won't talk about
Yeah,
We won't
I'm
can't
just going to
swing it. I
enjoy
don't
my
want to talk
vintage.
about
I'll enjoy my vintage set.
It'll go on sale eventually. That's my
I'm
prediction.
sure it will.
I'm sure there'll be a good price for it down the line. Hit that like button. Yeah, that's right. And also, there's that thing that I always forget to say. Hit that bell notification to get notified for future episodes.
Yep.
To see how good at saying that I am, lousy. I'm lousy at that.
And it's your way, though.
It's my way. That's right. Scott, thank you so much, man. And have a good night.
Yep.
Absolutely.
So, well,
That was a long outro we did. It was
I
like
was like,
13 minutes.
Look, I've not had enough time to update the credits. If you're still stalling for time,
okay, let's still stop. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Entertainment Earth has free shipping on Snake Mountain now, if anyone's interested.
There you go.
So if you weren't able to get on the Amazon Prime bus and get the free shipping through them, you can get it through Entertainment Earth. And what a great deal that would be.
Yeah.
They're really taking a hit for offering that.
They've been doing that now. You get free shipping over, I think, what, $50? So
That's incredible.
yeah,
That's incredible.
that's what I did. I did that with my because I pre-ordered the 2 Dungeons and Dragons figures that are coming out from NECA on Big Bad Toy Store,
Mm-hmm.
and I noticed that Entertainment Earth had them for $2 cheaper each figure and free shipping. So I was like, hell yeah,
That's amazing. Yeah.
yeah. So I dumped Big Bad Toy Store and went with Entertainment Earth on those 2.
It's going to have the competition's getting hot.
Yeah, that's why I think that's what it is. Yeah, a lot of people everybody I've seen, especially on Twitter and stuff, always said Big Bad Toy Store. Everybody,
Yeah.
Entertainment Earth isn't really mentioned much, but now I think it's starting to gain more traction because of that.
Graph, welcome to it. Yeah, we just finished talking about them. You'll have to go back and watch, and that's good because then they build the watch hours. Graph. Bobby says it the best, and yeah, we did talk a lot about Slushhead. We all love that guy. He's amazing. Yeah, and Danny Phillips said he ordered 3 Snake Mountains. He was scared of missing out. Yeah.
Wow.
If you can do it, and then
It looks at
Maybe you and Oz can figure out a deal. Oh wait, Danny's over in the UK though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough.
Nope.
Um,
I
but
can't
hey,
pay that shipping.
hey, you know what though, folks? If you become a Patreon on Oz's channel right now, in addition to the ones he has, then that might get him closer to getting a Snake Mountain down the line,
Yeah.
or something else. Maybe he doesn't really want the Snake Mountain, and that's okay too.
I totally want Snake Mountain.
Yeah. So yeah.
You'll be able to get one sooner or later.
I think so.
You
It's
still got
just going to be a
time.
matter of time.
Yeah, just save up some money and you get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
It's it's
figure it out.
Or you can pre-order it, and then and at least you have it, and then before it becomes available, just cancel it if you don't have the money for it.
That's a
that's
good
true.
point.
I mean, it's not going to get charged to you yet.
It's true.
That's true.
Son
Whoa,
of a bitch.
the chat is really.
See, we say we're going off, and then everybody starts jumping.
I know, it's really picking up here. Yeah, so there's a lot, folks. There's a lot out there. Graph is saying Cosmic Legion's Manny faces will look nice next to the New Adventures Masterverse. Absolutely, there's a lot out there, and it's hard to know what to buy. We're gonna say this again. Give yourself 30 seconds to write a list of the figures you absolutely want to have. The first ones that pop up into your head, those are going to be the ones that you're going to love probably for the rest of your life. The ones that you're struggling to remember as you get to the end of those 30 seconds, those are the ones that you're probably not going to be too concerned about 20 years from now. So, if you're struggling on figuring out what to buy and wanting to buy it all and struggling with FOMO, just remember that your heart will tell you.
Yeah.
Your heart will tell you what you really need as opposed to what you think you need. Oz, PM me later, Cobweb says. So that you should probably do that.
That looks confused.
You should probably do that, Oz.
I will have to do what I can.
So let's see, Oz? It'll be in stores half off soon enough, man. I totally agree with Danny. I think that's what's going to happen too. We saw it happen with Grayskull a little bit, but then also some people in different parts of the country couldn't even find a Grayskull.
Right.
Look,
Yeah, it's weird.
the only reason I have this one back here is because I stayed diligent. And I am convinced, because I was looking very, for days, for weeks, any Target, any Walmart in Maryland, not just even in Baltimore County where I've got like 300 of them, in Maryland, it either said on the app, unavailable, not in stock, or what was the other one? Because there was one that said, basically they weren't even carrying it.
You know what?
And then finally, one Target did get 3 in stock. This is one of 3 that ever saw foot here in Maryland. So even if it goes half off in store, I'm not as lucky as Mega J. I'm not going to be able to find a whole bunch of 2-cent Castle Grayskulls. I'm not that lucky.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this, and I could be completely wrong here, but in retrospect, we are in a different era now than when Grayskull came out.
Yes.
Because I don't recall, I could have just been an idiot and didn't know what was really going on, but I don't recall pre-orders for Grayskull. I don't recall any of that. I recall finding out through the interwebs that Grayskull would be showing up in Walmarts. And so I went to Walmart's looking. I didn't know I could order it online. I didn't even try it. Maybe was I wrong? Was it available online? Because I did not.
I pre-ordered it.
You did?
Yeah, I did pre-order Grayskull on Amazon.
Okay. So I must have just missed that boat. But so I think there are probably a lot of people out there like me that are figuring it out now, which might make the pre-ordering more difficult, which is probably why the Mattel Creations Snake Mountain sold out so fast. but I'm pretty confident it's going to be showing up in stores, and I'm pretty confident that, again, here we go with speculation, right?
Yeah,
We got to be careful with this. So yeah, folks, if you didn't get one, there's a good chance you might get one. How about that? We'll just leave it at that. So
If it's meant to be, it's meant to be.
that's right. That's right. Oh, yeah. So Danny Phillips says, "I'm not buying those Turtle Motu things. I can't start a whole new line." Some
true.
people are gonna feel that way. I get it.
Or pick one that you like. You don't have to get everything either.
That's right. Like, for instance,
Pick and choose.
Masterverse has like 4 different lines within Masterverse, right?
Right. Yep.
Here's John. My list is all of them.
Of course.
That's so amazing. So John is gonna be the next Motu Joe. He's gonna have all new stuff, like
Yeah. Right.
latest with all new stuff. You got to start getting in on the merchandising too.
That's the problem. We don't have enough of that side merchandising this time around.
Yeah, side merchandising. That's true. There's not enough of that.
It's because it's not crammed down our throats like it used to be.
Yeah.
I wish it was. I want a new He-Man bed set.
Good to see you, Ray. Welcome to it. We're just about to close up shop.
Yes.
Oz, how are you doing over there?
Downloading if it gets done.
All right. The only Masterverse I didn't buy was the CGI because not for me. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Yep. I didn't buy them either.
So Oz is finishing up the end. He's revising the end credits because we've had some changes just in the last couple of days, and then changes tonight. So he's finishing up the end credits. I want to do this really quick. We're going to come to a close here pretty soon, but maybe we could, for the next 5 minutes, post your questions for us. Do you have any questions for Skelly, Oz, or Bobby? Post them in the chat here and we'll answer them. That's a good way to fill time because I can't come up with any other ideas except for that.
Yeah.
So yeah, ask us any questions. We'll answer your questions. Make them appropriate, please, bud. And we will answer your appropriate questions. It could be about toy collecting, or it can be about things that we're interested in, or just yeah, keep them appropriate. And while we're waiting, we'll sing a song. Bobby?
You put me on the spot now. I'm not going to sing no song.
You got the Frank Sinatra voice now.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, did you hear that? Yeah, I know. Oh, here
we got a question. Thank you. Oh, geez.
I got a question. How are you guys this evening? I am exhausted, but good. How about you guys?
I'm doing pretty well myself. I'm tired, but yes, I'm doing really good. I'm happy.
Good. Happy is key. Graph, will Mega Modi be a thing? So you're asking, is there going to be a Modi in the Mega Constructs Eternia playset?
I have no idea.
Have no idea. That would be cool.
Don't know.
Don't know.
Oh,
go ahead, Oz.
Well, I was going to say, first off, I am absolutely fantastic. Thank you, Ray, for asking. Mega Modi, I want to see Modi in the style of the Battle Cat that came out for Mega. So like that bigger scale.
Yes.
Because they did that bigger sized Battle Cat. If they do a Modi, I want that size Modi, not like a little tiny spec Modi to go with Eternia.
That's going to be almost the size of the regular Modi.
You know what? No, it'll be bigger than the regular Modi, and I'm okay with that.
That's awesome. I love that. They should, like, just in the style of Mega Constructs, a Modi in that style.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great. That would be cool. I'm with you, Oz, on that.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, guys.
Skelly, are you going to do McDonald's build after Snake Mountain? I am contemplating one. in particular.
That'd be
So
awesome.
we'll see how that goes. It's something my idea has changed a little bit, but I will say I am seriously contemplating it because I do have some extra pieces of styrofoam that I'm excited to chop up, turn into something.
Ooh.
Oh, thanks, Ray.
We miss you too. Glad you could make it out tonight.
Yeah. One tile with him sculpted in like vintage. Oh, I
Okay,
see.
that would be cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool. It'd be too tiny though, right? Oh, it's like a little tiny thing.
It would be tiny, but well, if they went like kind of like how Lego's been doing some stuff, it'd just be a sticker on one of the tiles.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. World's smallest Modi would be cool.
I'd be all about that. I still
Yeah.
got my world's smallest bumblebee right over here.
There you
Thank you,
go.
Skelly.
Yeah.
This guy pairs great with that ginormous scale Ultron, by the way.
Oh, nice.
He
Yeah.
looks so appropriate next to a planet.
And oh yeah, Eldor is working on a Modi puppet. Yeah,
Cool.
we've seen images on Instagram. So folks, go check out Master Versal Toy Hunter over there. He's always working on these. He's building a he's building a 1987 movie inspired Snake Mountain out of cardboard, and it is phenomenal. It's got a little bit of Blade Runner elements going on there. It definitely has the futurist quality to it that the Castle Grayskull in the '87 movie has, but it's Snake Mountain and it's coming along really good. Eldor, that thing is coming along amazing. Eldor is a freaking wizard, absolutely.
That he is.
Literally and figuratively.
Yeah.
Speaking.
Figuratively speaking. Good one, Oz.
Yep.
So, how are we doing?
Good to go.
Cool. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Highly Articulated, and welcome. Yeah, thanks. I'd like to know what to look for as far as spray foam. Okay, cheapest. You can get big gap filler or gaps and cracks. I love saying that. You can get those spray foam options real cheap at Walmart. So some people have been commenting on those videos saying, "Hey, that's a lot of money, man." Well, you can get the affordable spray foam. The foam really is just going to be to fill out the shapes, and then it's coated with plaster and paint and plaster cloth, plaster sheets, and the styrofoam also creates a good skeleton for the thing. So the spray foam, even if it starts to degrade over time, which will take forever because it's sealed in, so it's going to be okay, and it's going to last for well beyond your lifetime. So the cheapest spray foam possible, $3.99 at Walmart. Okay, don't spend $6 to $9 on a can of spray foam. Anyways, that's a long answer to your simple question. Thank you very much, Highly Articulated. All right, folks. Any last minute goodbyes?
Goodbye.
You know, I'm always really long-winded when it comes to these things, but again, thank you everybody for being here, and just a big, huge shout out to everybody supporting this channel, and a very, very